Yeah, we're live. Cool.
Hey, boy! Yeah!
Okay, that was hell of a that was a noise. Okay,
Mike, yours.
so boys, I'm sending the stories to the chat. Thanks for the spoiler alert, fucking Discord.
Oh,
Whoever wins.
that's funny. That's hilarious. That's the funniest thing that's ever happened on stream.
just fucking spoil it out way there.
Are you?
Alright, cool. So
I wonder who wins this.
okay. So
I didn't see it. I'm not gonna. Don't tell me. I'm gonna cut you to the bone.
alright.
Left
So
my only bone though. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty fat.
Link is a skeleton.
What the
Alright,
fuck?
boys. This is a jest. Alright.
Okay, real random thing. Is this normal? Like, I've seen it right here. It's like interlude Gogeta in red. Like, is that, you know
No,
what that means,
I was gonna get to that. Okay, so so I'm gonna do a little intro, but beforehand, just so sometimes in these like death battle fanficky fucking nonsense things, instead of doing the normal thing of just using Whiz and Boomstick, the writer will like grab characters or make their own characters to use as their own, like as their host. I don't really understand why they do that or what benefit
Honestly,
that
I think
has.
to be fair, I think I would prefer that over like using someone else's established character and like
Yeah.
putting your horseshit commentary in their mouths.
That said, they still do that because this is Gogeta and Red, who I don't know exactly what Red they're referring to. I really hope it's the giant kaiju creepypasta character.
Say the exact same thing.
Because that's really funny to imagine. Just this
Tiny ass,
Probably.
tiny ass Gogeta from Dragon Ball Z talking to this giant Elder Trinity. Like the fucking thing is like holding a tiny little microphone. Like, well, let me tell you what.
Yeah, it's like a fucking like WWE commentary team.
Jim Ross.
So Red wearing a cowboy. Red is wearing a cowboy hat. You tell me that?
Yeah. All right. So, okay.
Jim Ross.
So, boys, fellas, friends. Oh, 3 people in the chat already. Which story do we feel like reading first? Do we want to read Alex the Extremist, Wisteria Twins backstory 2018 creepypasta, or Jason Voorhees versus Jeff the Killer? There's a remastered version.
They're all relatively short, so I think we'd probably be able to bowl through them pretty quickly.
I'm already on Jason versus Jeff.
Yeah, so am I.
All right, let's get through Jason
So
versus
that's
Jeff.
what we're
Then.
going first.
All right. So,
Oh my
with
god,
this
bio.
yeah.
You almost forgot to introduce our special guest,
Oh.
the dark author.
Oh yeah, the Dark Authors
Mhm.
here. Link, say, Dark Authors. Introduce yourself.
Hello, it's me. Hello, my dogs.
Yeah, I was gonna grab the Dark Author and drag him onto stream, but he couldn't make it today. So instead, it's just
I
us.
thought you were doing. I for a sec I didn't know the context of what you because you were talking about that in chat, and when you started doing it, I was like, really, you lit all this up for a fucking bit?
No, genuinely, he just couldn't make it today.
No, the dark author's a real guy.
Holy shit, 9 people already here. Damn.
That's
They
why
heard
you're
the
like, hey
Dark
guys, I've got
Author.
a special guest on stream, Toby Mitchell. He's gonna be here, Toby Mitchell. And I got, what do you gotta say, Toby Mitchell? Hello, governor. It's Toby Mitchell.
Hello, it's my
Went down to
cowboy.
the chippy today.
Oi, lad, it's me,
Oh,
Toby Mitchell.
I got a chip chippy at the chip shop.
Okay.
Chip, Jack gets super pissed. Like, that's not Toby. Like, what are you talking about, governor? What are you saying to me?
Ow, fuck.
Okay. So, okay. Jesus, there's 9 people in the chat already. Let's just roll on into this. Who wants to voice Gogeta and who wants to voice
Me.
Red?
I'll be Gogeta.
Awesome.
Can be
will
red.
be indifferent and sit here.
Okay, so Link will be red, and Gogeta
Wait, I have
will
a
be
funny idea.
what?
Hear me out. So Gogeta is like Goku and Vegeta's voices combined.
Yeah.
What if we
We
are
are
No,
not
we're not
going
doing
to
that.
get two people.
Absolutely not.
We already did that
We did
last
that
stream.
joke last time.
We already did this bit. We can't do it again.
Nice try, motherfucker.
All right.
fine.
So, all right, Chad, go right ahead with Gogeta.
When there's a media, there's always the horror genre.
That okay. Fair enough.
These two are the kings of the genre.
Okay.
Well, that's a fucking lie.
The fucking okay. Yeah. So to be okay. So it clarifies a second later that Jason Voorhees is the king of slasher movies, which
The king
that-
of creepypasta.
which is fair. Jeff the Killer being the king of creepypastas is a hell of a stretch. like even if Slenderman wasn't there, I wouldn't put Jeff in the top 4.
Jeff is the, creepy cousin of creepypasta that nobody talks about.
Not anymore, at least.
Okay, in all seriousness, objectively, like when you think about creepypasta as a phenomenon, like in terms of like characters that people think about, what's the immediate ones that come to mind? Like again, Slenderman. I think you could count Jeff the Killer for that.
I think
I'm not talking about quality. I'm talking about like in terms of like what's in the cultural zeitgeist.
the Rake and Slenderman and the Rake are what come to my mind.
Yeah.
So
Jeff's a
maybe
poster child.
if I really stretch it, Jeff would be there as well. But like in pop culture, I don't really think Jeff has the impact that Slenderman and the Rake have had.
Say that because it's one of those things where I think we are just like we see through the veil and we hate Jeff the Killer because it sucks. And I don't think we can grade that objectively.
Yeah,
because
I mean,
our biases are
objectively.
creeping in.
I mean, to be fair, the Rake has had 2 movies, Slenderman has had 3, and Jeff the Killer has had none. So I feel like it's a fair assessment to say that Jeff the Killer is well below both of them in cultural relevance. All right.
Also, you have to bear in mind, king of something doesn't necessarily have a positive connotation. It's like, oh, I'm the king of the money shot. Like, oh, good for you.
I am the king of creepypastas. Ah, that's a terrible.
I am the king of America.
I'm the king of the crack addicts. Like, oh, good for you.
All right, so back to
Gaijin Jason Voorhees, king of slasher movies.
Or Jeff the Killer, king of creepypasta.
I
Are you trying
am
to go for a
Honorable
Jim Ross
Gojitas.
impersonation?
What?
It sounds like, are you going for Jim Ross? That's
I'm
what it
trying to
sounds
do
like.
Jim Ross, yeah. I'm trying to do Jim
I know.
Ross without making it sound like Boomstick.
yeah, I mean, you're
Almost
not
like-
doing a very good job then, because it sounds like Boomstick.
To be fair, I sound more like Jim Ross than Boomstick.
All right,
I'm sorry, go on.
Gogeta.
I am Honorable Host Gogeta, and he is Foolish Gaijin Reddo. It is our job to analyze their weapons and armor and skills to see who would win a death battle.
I love this. Hey, Dark Author's in the fucking chat. What the fuck? Why aren't you on stream? You bastard.
Wait, I thought he was right here. What's this, an imposter?
that was the worst one.
It was not Dark Author.
All right.
Sound like British Trump.
You're taking it first. All right. Okay. Getting into it. Jason Voorhees. I'm glad you could make it for this little section at least, Dark. Jason Voorhees.
Camp Crystal Rake is a beautiful rake that has a nice wide range, nice camp counterers, and has a masked murderer on the roost, but do not be alarmed by that. You can still
too
come
late.
to this rake and not be scared of him, right?
Oh, so Gogeta's the boomstick.
It's too late now to join the stream, Dark, but next week, give me a
Don't
heads up
go
if you
there.
get it on.
You will most certainly die. Jason Voorhees is there, and he is real, because I do not want to get a new host.
What is this dialogue?
You sound
I don't
like
think
you sound like a
Jason
clingy
Voorhees
ex.
could kill. I don't think Jason Voorhees could kill Gogeta.
Or Red, for that matter.
Yeah.
Like, neither one of these characters have anything to fear from fucking
But
Jason
let me
Voorhees.
tell you something, Jeff. If you're ever fighting Jeff the Killer, on the other hand, boy howdy, that would have been a one-sided slaughter.
Gogeta, I don't know. Maybe if he went Super Saiyan Blue, he could potentially match Jeff the Killer and his knife stabbing abilities. But you know,
I like treats Jeff the Killer as a like a shitty version of that. What's it called? A Todberry from Final Fantasy. Like this little cute thing with a knife, but it like murders everyone horribly.
I could pluck a nose hair from my nose, and that could kill Jeff.
no, I'm using Streamlabs. It's just I don't want people to come into the stream and then hop out dark. You know, just this professionalism thing. You know, because you're gonna be leaving in a minute, aren't you? All right. Anyway.
Nothing but professional on this channel.
Alright.
Anyway, and I'm not saying anyway to be like a smart ass. Like, it literally says
Yeah.
it. Anyway, Jason, at a young age, actually went to this camp, and his parents, for some reason, did not care that he could not swim. Only his mother was in the picture.
Yeah. What?
I mean, you don't have to go in the lake, do you?
Apparently, their entire family was cursed or something. If parent in Jason.
Oh,
was,
yeah. Yeah,
What
that
the
was
fuck
a
was up
thing.
with that?
It's
I don't know.
Yeah.
But there was like some like centuries old dagger that was created just to kill him.
That's so fucking retarded.
Yeah, Jason. It's who cares? Friday the 13th. No one cares about Friday the 13th. Like we gotta give detail into the lore, okay? This doesn't make sense with the last film.
Hopefully next time in the dark, you know. All right. Anyway.
Then some jackasses pushed him into the water and made him drown and die.
Well, that's great.
But his soul lived on, and now haunts this camp, and that is why you should stay away from it at all costs.
So is it possible to drown and live? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not a form-
The
form
spelling
of-
isn't too bad in this one, but the fucking like. The actual way it's written is just really janky and shit, and not great.
And we start with another blatant lie. Being Diddle does have some advantages.
Such as.
Such
By
as
the way, real quick, geniuses. He didn't die. He lived. Actually, if you watch the fucking films, you'd realize that he didn't become a zombie. It's like what, movie 4?
Or if you
Yeah.
read the comics or something, he's not even the boy that drowned. He's actually some guy that lived in the woods.
he's
or
the boy that
something.
lived.
He's Harry
I
Potter.
hate you so much for saying that.
Jason Voorhees is
And that
the...
idea.
Harry
I actually
Potter
find that
versus
idea a
Jason
little bit-
Voorhees.
Alright.
I actually find that
Say
idea
it,
a little
Dark.
bit more interesting than what the films do. Like, it's just some random guy who probably, like, for some reason was fixated on Jason's mom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's something weird. I don't know. I don't really like it, but I don't know. It
Actually,
doesn't
the
come
more-
up in the movies, so...
I think it was the fourth movie. It wasn't even Jason.
No, that's the fifth movie.
No,
Yeah, it's not
the
Jason.
5th movie is when they
Yeah.
tried to, like, diverge from that, and,
And it was
you know,
awful.
people didn't care.
It wasn't
Ah,
good.
come on.
I mean, it wasn't good. Like, genuine. It wasn't a very good movie. Alright. Red.
Cowie is immortal. You can't wait. Can you be both immortal and dead?
No.
No.
Because immortal's never dying.
Yeah. You'd be, like, undead. So.
Yeah.
Do not take that he can't be defeated.
It's not-
Okay? Because he can still be defeated. It is just very difficult to do so.
I watched those films, not really.
Do not take
Oh yes,
that
and
as.
Billy is correct. The first movie isn't Jason either.
Yeah. Why'd you
I
spell
mean,
either like
He's
that?
like, he might be really strong or not. I didn't really pay attention.
Do not take that he
Oh.
can't be defeated because he can still be defeated. Thanks. Yeah, that was slightly implied.
The fucking, like, I guess Jason Goes to Hell, is that canon? Like, yeah, him hopping from body to body, are they gonna do that here?
Oh, yeah, that's where they came up with the whole thing with the curse and the dagger.
Yeah, I mean, if that's brought in, then Jeff legitimately just can't win this one anyway, because
Yeah.
like it like hypnotizes people to eat it or something.
Unless he could get, like, the fucking, they got, what was it, the Necronomicon from that?
Oh,
Remember that
yeah,
they had
he's
the
a-
fucking prop from
Yep.
the Army of Darkness. It was-
Yeah. Also,
that
there's
movie's stupid.
there's a comic about him, Freddy, and Ash Williams fighting, and like
Yeah,
apparently
but-
he is like he is like part because of the Necronomicon or some stupid shit. He's like a deadite or something.
Yeah, they
Oh,
were
that
trying
comic
to.
is fun.
They were literally trying to like link everything together because the original ending of Freddy versus Jason was supposed to be the two of them in hell, in like a profile view, like them running at each other. Then there's a flash and Pinhead appears between them and says, "Now, gentlemen, what seems to be the problem?"
I remember hearing
That-
about that, and I immediately
that would be
almost
rad.
threw up in my mouth.
No, I mean
I would love that.
that would be kind of.
Hellraiser, no,
I-
Hellraiser does not belong in this kind of schlock. I'm sorry.
I mean, Hellraiser has been nothing but schlock for the last 12 movies, so.
There's only one Hellraiser movie that was the first one, and sometimes depending on my mood, the second one can exist, and
I kind
there's
of.
nothing else. And if you tell me otherwise, I'll kill you.
I kind of like.
Yeah,
I
did
kinda
any
like
parts-
four. I kind of like
That's it.
3 sometimes. 3 is kind of fun, just because it's really over the top.
It's really stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's fun stupid. Jay's
The-
Pinhead makes a fucking guy a Cenobite with CDs in his head.
Did any of you see the latest one?
No, I did not. And I pride myself
bad.
on watching all the fucking Hellraiser movies.
Honestly,
It's also-
the Cenobites were good, but like literally there was no one like to stick up for in the film. Like everyone in the film was a horrible person.
Oh well, that's Clive Barker stuff anyway. So
No, but
That's just
like,
Clive
I mean,
Barker.
in the original, you had Kirsty.
Yeah.
Like, you could cheer for her. Like the main character who you're supposed to sympathize with is just a horrible human being.
I mean, I haven't. Okay, you're meaning the one that came out really recently, which I haven't seen.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the one that came
Isn't-
before that, which was
No,
worst
and the
thing
one you're
ever.
talking about is the one you're talking about, Chad. Is a series, right?
is
No.
it? No, it's a movie, isn't it? It's
I-
a,
Yeah,
The Hellraiser series.
we have not done anything yet, Chris, besides get through like maybe
oh.
part of of Gogeta and Red from NES Godzilla explaining Jason Voorhees to us.
You should probably stop talking about interesting and fun
Yeah.
things and get back
Uh,
to this.
oh yeah.
Anyway, I'll check out that new Pinhead, that new Hellraiser anyway, because it looks better than the last 7. So
Objectively, it is better than the last 7.
no matter
It is-
what.
He is also extremely strong. He once punched a guy's head off. That makes him at least 5 times stronger than an average human.
Wait,
I like that.
Where did I come up with that exact number? I am Venus. Fuck up.
wait, how does that work?
I don't know.
Like, the average human is not stronger than, I don't know, let's say, like, people in those strongman competitions. I would
Yeah.
say they're probably 5 times stronger than the average human.
Yeah.
And I don't think fucking Thor Borgensen or whatever his fucking name is could just punch a person's head off if he wanted to.
Look,
Not from a
guys,
lack of trying, mind you.
look, guys, it's okay though, because they said at least.
Oh, okay.
Okay, fair enough.
okay.
Yeah, that's he gets an
I'm
exclusive.
glad you. I'm glad
He's
you brought that
also
up.
very durable. He can take an explosion that sent him flying into the lake, and also survived being in a dream with Freddy Krueger.
I thought for a second that the rake showed up. I was like, what the hell?
The rake is here.
So,
Now it's gonna be like my one cousin when she was a kid, like, no, not rake, rake. It's like
so
she had trouble saying her brother's name, Mark. She would say Mock, and like if someone joked about it, she would go, not Mock, Mock.
sound like what's it from the dude from Zebra Corner? Like, it's Mac.
Yeah.
Just like how John
also-
Davis outside suit.
Also, he
Person,
didn't
yeah.
really. He barely survived that encounter with Freddy. Like, as soon as like Freddy used his invented fear of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
Hey,
that
his
fear
fear
he
of
should
water,
not
even though,
have.
like in every movie, he ends up coming out of the water.
Yeah, he spends most of his time in the water.
That's why he comes out of it.
Because he's running
Just
away
has to
from
run
it.
away.
He just can't run because he's in water, so he's like slowly walking out of it. He just
I
knows.
don't even like outright object to the idea of Jason like being afraid of it, but you gotta establish that from the moment he shows up in the first fucking film. Or second
Exactly.
film, excuse me.
Or at least like at least at the beginning of the movie, like play with the idea that he's like at the beginning of Jason versus Freddy, play with the idea, like establish it at least a little bit before Freddy just kind of stumbles across it halfway through.
They just really wanted to go with the motif like fire versus water, you know.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
that's
Like you know,
That's
as soon as like Freddy like gets brought into the real world, he's like fire around him. You see like he gets tensed up and he like
Yeah.
looking around all nervous.
which is also silly
what-
because he makes fire in that one movie. In the real
Or
world.
weapons, he holds a machete, but has been shown to use weapons around him.
Yeah.
He does not attack kids and only has one weakness. He is as slow as RoboCop.
He can teleport
He
though.
is
Specifically-
mother trucker.
Specifically RoboCop.
Yeah, they did a race between the two one time just to find out, and they it was a tie.
Okay, you remember like Matt's speed chart there? Rock,
Oh yeah, rock,
bullet,
bullet,
and light.
down.
It's like it's like they've added on to it's like rock, RoboCop, bullet, light.
Yeah.
Now, just envision in your head like right, RoboCop has caught Jason like they're alive, you're coming with me. You keep just shooting him in the back, but it's not doing anything because Jason's like undead, and they're like slowly run like Jason's running away. Well, slowly stalking away. RoboCop's like falling an inch behind him, and he can't go.
Jeff was a teenage boy when he got jumped by some bullies.
He actually beat down some buries and broke their bones.
All
So
of them.
technically, it wasn't Jones.
All their
So
bones
so
at the
what?
same
All
time.
yeah, every single bone.
That's what I said. Yeah. Every bone in their body was broken in that fight.
Yeah,
No, he broke Randy's wrist. And
punched him in the nose.
Popped him right in his face.
Somehow, these bullies recovered in only a month when they saw Jeff at a party and covered him in gasoline, lit him on fire, and forever scarred and pulled
That's
old
not what
Jeff.
happened.
How do you keep missing
Look at that.
details of popular shit?
Yeah.
Well,
Like the last
I mean,
one, it wasn't
It's
even.
a shit story, and even I know it was less than a week later.
And also,
It
it
wasn't
wasn't
vodka,
gas.
It wasn't gasoline. It was vodka and bleach.
Also,
Yeah.
like this is crazy because last time we did a fucking death battle story on these streams, Jeff was there as well, but they used a completely different version of Jeff the Killer for no
he's
reason, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, why can't these
Was
people
it-
get down Jeff the Killer?
Jeff and his
It was
brother David.
The whitewash
that-
blue.
Well, are you talking about the newer version? Like, was it using that?
No,
No,
it was
he-
some
it
random
was-
fucking like audiobook version or something.
Yeah, it was from an audio drama by this YouTuber called Mr. Betty Kruger. And I
Excuse
want
me?
Like one I've never heard of in my entire like experience as like almost a decade long experience of like knowing what creepypastas are. I have never heard of this version of Jeff the Killer until that stream.
Okay, I just have
what?
to read Jamie's one comment here. I'm about to sing a song that I just wrote called "Don't Trust Them Red People Over There." Sing along if you know the words.
it was kind of funny.
What?
Like, I watched the first episode of the audio drama. It just opens up with David getting beat by a clothes iron by his father.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, not nearly extreme enough to just beat him with a belt. You gotta fucking hit him with a fucking iron.
Like
Yeah.
you thought the one was bad when it's like I didn't mean to push you down the stairs. You thought that was bad. No, this guy's getting clobbered with a clothes iron.
Swinging it from the cord and like hitting it with like a flail.
Oh,
And then
I thought you meant like one of those fucking like steaming presses that you just.
No, that's what it was.
That's way worse.
Talking about- So he's like slamming his head in it like it's a car door. Like that'll teach you to not eat your vegetables. You don't cover.
And then he turns around to Jeff
Look on
and
the
says,
bright
"Go
side.
to
Your
sleep."
face will be neatly pressed.
Yeah. I gotta get some kinks out of this. And
Okay.
then
Anyway,
then he turns to Jeff and says, "Go to sleep."
So, he must be dead, right, though?
Nope, he survived and got a full recovery.
The fuck? And they lived a happily ever after?
Nope, he murdered his whole family and now roams the night looking for his next target.
What a cunt. He's stronger than an athletic male for taking on people like Michael Myers and Slender Man.
Wait, no. No
Michael
fucking way.
There's so much wrong with that statement.
Wait, okay, going back a little bit, just because I find this really funny. Just Gogeta saying, so he must be dead, right? It would be really funny if Red was like, yeah, no, he died. We're just playing this random teenager who was burned alive up against Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, he died to Michael Myers.
Oh yeah, Michael Myers beat his shit out of him, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. Also, I like how to say slightly stronger.
I like it. Like, I'm just okay. So I'm picturing, like, you just bring fucking Jeff's corpse into the battlefield. It's like, why did you bring him here when he's dead? It's like, well, to be fair, Jason Voorhees died when he was his age. He thought it would even out at some point.
But apparently it's immortal. Apparently he's dead and immortal at the same time.
Yeah, that's the other
Jeff's
thing that
body into Crystal Lake, seeing what happens.
Jeff is like 12 years old.
Crystal Lake is secretly a Lazarus pit.
No, they're driving by and they like shoot Jeff's corpse out of a cannon into the lake.
Yeah.
Jeff is like,
Rachel Gold just like walks up. Get out of here, all of you.
So they throw Jeff's body in the lake, like, okay, now hear the battle begin. He's just like floating there. And like Red just puts a stick and pokes him like any second now.
Jason's just...
And Jason can't go in the water because he's afraid of it, so Jeff wins by default.
Jason just kind of like stands there. He's like, I don't know what you want me to do, bro. He's already dead.
So then, like, Gogeta ties Jeff's corpse to, like, the front of his body and, like, starts using him like a puppet. Yes, it is I, Jared the Killer.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeff the Killer. Ah!
Anyway.
He was fast enough to dodge Slender.
That's Red. He was fast enough to dodge Slenderman's tentacles, which moved very fast. I
love this accurate measurement of speed. They move very fast.
If you did not know for some reason.
No one has ever escaped Jeff's crutches. That is another right there.
Except for Jane the Killer and that kid at the beginning of Jeff the Killer's story.
Apparently, according to fan fictions, he also didn't kill Lou, Randy, half the fucking people he killed, Jane, you know.
Hey, he might be a serial killer, but at least he cares about his family.
Yeah, he's an almost serial killer. As he comes back to life.
Yeah, he's
Also, since this is considering these stories canon, both Michael Myers and Slender Man, not only did Michael Myers get away from him, Michael Myers killed him.
Michael Myers killed him. Slenderman beat the shit out of him too. Slenderman like threw him through rocks and shit. Like,
I mean, he went into like his berserker overdrive state.
And Slenderman still won. Like,
Yeah, slightly stronger than a human, and he gets thrown through a tree.
yeah, slightly stronger than a human, gets thrown through a fucking like gravestone and then just gets up.
Yeah.
Say what you want about the Jeff the Killer remake, like it's shitty and boring and long and terrible, but at least he tried to like, okay, Jeff is 6'2" and he did some boxing classes. That's why he's formidable when he actually catches you.
Yeah.
Like,
I
that's
thought
something.
he was 5'9". That guy at the beginning of the second story was just like an imposter, I think.
Oh, right.
Yeah. He's like Jeff is 5'9", which is, you know, I mean, it's kind of
Like, there
bad.
are real instances in like there have been serial killers who are like relatively short, but
Yeah.
like I forgot whose name it is. Someone I saw recently, he was like 5'7" or something like that.
I mean, how,
He
But he like grew. He had a Napoleon complex, and that led him to like work out and be ripped. But he was also a serial killer.
Michael
He survived
Chandler.
him.
Michael Chandler's a serial killer on the low key. Anyway.
Even so, he seems like a dumb and edgy emo kid. That's really all he is.
Yeah.
He's actually quite strong for only being 17
He's-
years old.
He's 13.
Yeah. Yeah, again, he's 13. You
I mean,
fucking
if
retard.
we're taking Michael Myers into account, if we're taking the Michael Myers story into account, then he's 21.
Oh yeah.
We're
Yeah,
taking
so-
Michael Myers. Yeah, I was about to say, if we're taking that story into account, he's dead.
Yeah,
He's
fair, but
Michael
also
Michael Myers dragged him and like said, "Bite down on the concrete right now," and then stomped his head in.
I
That's
mean,
what
if
happened.
we're
And then
taking
he
all of
grabbed
this,
the concrete, started eating it.
if we're taking all this into account, if we're taking like all of it into account, Jason is like in space or something, you know?
Yeah.
This is
But
usually
yeah,
like
Jason
8
is
different
basically
bands.
unstoppable.
Yeah. Anyway,
I unironically like Jason X. It's fun. Come on.
I mean
What? For one-
it's as fun as Hellraiser 3 is.
Eat my shit.
It's both are okay. They're both fun. Fuck you.
Eat the shit directly from my ass, you bastard.
Anyway, Red.
It's just- Yes, he can take several bullets from a shotgun and take hits from Slender Man.
Oh, when
Right.
has he ever...
When did that happen?
Yeah, I don't
Shotgun.
remember that one, to be honest. Maybe it's referencing the Rake, that one Rake story.
I was thinking that too, but he didn't get shot. Does he?
Yeah, I don't think he does. Also, if that was brought up, I feel like the Rake would have been mentioned at some point. So,
Yeah. Also, if that was canon, Jeff would have pacemaker.
yeah, I
whatever
get. No, he gave it back.
it's called. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Pacemaker.
Jeff kills. No,
Still
realistically,
one of
Jeff
his
gets shot. Oh, sorry, go on.
Still one of the best moments. Wait, have they been trying to say Peacemaker this entire
The whole
time?
you fucking failure.
Pacemaker.
Pacemaker.
I mean, to be fair, pacemaker would actually be a pretty cool name for a weapon.
It
Yeah.
would, but it's just really funny. that they
I
fucked it
regulate your heart, motherfucker. It stops beating and starts at my whim.
up.
Oh, I was thinking of like, you better start making paces. Like, better start walking away.
Okay, that's better.
That's all. I mean, both are pretty funny. Anyway,
I would just,
Yes.
I would just like to clarify. I am about to rye once again. Here's one fast, deadly, and psychotic killer.
I mean, to
He's
be
one of
quite
those
fair,
things.
I mean, yeah, that's a fair
He can be as
description.
fast
for-
as he wants. He does not have eyelids, so he is blind.
You know what? You know what's crazy? Of the like shitty Jeff the Killer characters, Jeff the Killer. Jeff the Killer is probably, if you like look at the actual stories themselves, like the base stories, Jeff the Killer is probably one of the weakest Jeff the Killer-esque characters out there. Like, because Clockwork is like a fucking bullet timer. She can fucking rip people apart. Nina the Killer is a bullet timer. Like, Jane the Killer is a super soldier or something.
We have we have to open up the Weapon X program so we can stop this 13-year-old with a knife.
Jane, oh god, I really there aren't any Jane the Killer Death Battle creepypastas on here, and I'm really mad that there aren't.
Have you ever seen those Wrong Turn films?
Yes.
It was like a bunch of inbred hicks like going around killing people.
Yes, I
The only
have.
good one is really the second one.
This
really.
is I agree. Yes, it is actually fairly alright.
But by the time they reach around 5 and like these guys, these fucking inbred nobody, like they can take over an entire town and slaughter everyone, and people with guns don't know what to do against them.
Yeah.
because-
Yeah.
And it's
Oh,
like,
But Vince, in the first movie, there's the little newspaper clipping that says how they don't feel pain. So that makes them invincible, right?
Makes them
Oh, yeah,
horribly
because- let me
crippled.
tell-
Actually.
It's like how in every Jurassic Park film they never use guns effectively.
It's like how in the Jurassic World films they try to pretend that a dinosaur would be effective on a battlefield in the modern day
Yeah.
instead of just getting shot by a rocket launcher immediately.
People are gonna, get bored of the dinosaurs.
Yeah. Fuck the Jurassic World movies.
So- point this gun, and that gun, when I pull the trigger, will shoot a laser pointer at you, and then the dinosaur will attack. Why don't you just use a regular gun if you got a shot? Like, that's boring.
Why would
Yeah,
I
that
do such a thing?
Bullet is much faster than the dinosaur.
And also,
what's
I
the
don't
one-
have to feed this bullet 20 chunks of meat every 3 days.
Hey, to be fair, they did use rats in medieval times for war, okay? Same thing.
They
Yeah.
use dogs nowadays, but
Yeah, but dogs are like, you don't have to feed a dog
Yeah.
too much compared to a 2-ton dinosaur.
Okay, look, I'm sick of this shit. Do you want an effective weapon or do you want a cool one? You can't have both.
Because here's the thing about the dinosaur thing. Because in the movie, in the first Jurassic World, they automatically like prove that the dinosaurs would be super shit in combat because one person shoots a rocket launcher kinda close to the Indominus Rex and it's taken out of the fight for like 3 minutes.
they shot a rocket at a freaking
That was-
raptor.
Specifically designed to be the apex predator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even then it was still not good. So, because like
Turns out,
yeah.
big animals on the battlefield don't do too well.
Yeah, against armor-piercing rounds.
Yeah. Not
Anyway,
even the war elephants did that well.
I mean, the war elephants were pretty cool, but also they didn't have to go up against tanks, so. Anyway, Red.
This battle is gonna be in an abandoned warehouse.
No prep time.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. It's time for
Nippon
the battle!
Oh, I'll voice little girl. Stay away. I don't know what that voice was, but
That was the little girl talking.
who wants to voice the big
Do you want
man
me to-
himself, Jeff the Killer?
Vince, do you want to be him?
I wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry. What was it?
Vince,
Do you want to
be
be
Jeff the Killer.
Since you haven't picked one yet.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I was like, wait, who's that say? Where am I?
It's the first Jeff line. Come back.
Oh,
make it hard.
Come back, don't make this hard.
No, backed into a corner.
You guys were going so well,
After
and then now they're dispelling your.
it seems like you're one of those arseholes who have to like narrate your own life. Gotcha.
A pipe
A
comes
pipe.
out of nowhere and Jeff dodges. Oh my god.
Who as
Anyways, the balls, mate.
Oh, who has the balls?
Who has the balls?
This really is the bad creepypasta version.
Oi!
Jason emerges and the little girl runs away.
Good at old Jason saving little girls from other killers. Classic Jason.
Known for being nice to children. He's like
Jason
Gamera.
Voorhees is. Let's be honest. Jason Voorhees is basically John Wick for little kids.
I was gonna say he's like the slasher movie equivalent of Gamera, but
Oh, shite! She's getting away, but I don't have the time to think right now.
Hoy hoy!
Jason.
A hockey player! Hoi, hoi, hoi! What a joke! Leave before you die!
I think it's more Irish.
It's a coming one.
Don't be a hero, phony! I'll kill you then! I'll kill you then, the little bitch!
Oh, me
Fight.
dad's a robot.
Fight. Jeff
Slenderman just like Slenderman comes up and is like, stop making fun of me!
Jeff quickly jumps up to Jason and kicks him, then stabs him. Because he's known for using his Muay Thai skills.
King Yala, motherfucker! Your wife's in me DMs, Jason.
He's
Jeff,
Conor McGregor.
Jeff plays in EAS.
Well, you see, that would be the worst thing to say. It's like, you mean that you are having sex with a woman, time to die.
I may be scared of water, but I would
So
never have
fucking
sex.
Jason like cuts his legs off. The fight's over. Like, oh, that looks like Jason wins. Doctor Stoppage! Doctor Stoppage!
It's Jason! It's Jason through hellfire and brimstone!
I had to eat.
Jason, Undercase Jason punched Jeff in the face.
All right, wait, shouldn't that kill him since he literally knocked
Yeah,
someone's
punch
head
a
off?
person's face
Yeah.
off, yeah.
Oh wait, oh,
He's
that's a slightly.
he's slightly stronger.
Right.
He's slightly more
All
durable
right.
than a normal person.
All right, you bastard, you asked for it.
Jeff runs up to Jason and stabs him 10 times, then dodges. Dodges what?
Yeah, what is he dodging?
Dodges. He turns into a
Dodges the
forged
11th
dodge.
time, I guess.
He he
see,
dodges
he's
a
so-
Ford. He dodges like a truck out of nowhere.
You see, he's so slow that he was dodging the whole time, but he couldn't truly dodge until the 11th stab.
Oh, slow one, ain't you?
Jason throws another pipe. Where is he getting these pipes from? And Jeff dodges.
They forgot he has a machete.
No, again, it's one of those things where you know that the author has some like.
No.
against-
Wait for the next one.
Jeff throws a barrel at Jason and hits him, but gives no
His Donkey
damage.
Kong.
Well, he just throws a fucking barrel at him.
You'll never
Wait.
pass my test, Mario.
Yeah, fight Jeff, you Donkey Kong.
I get those two characters confused all the time.
So that little girl was actually like like actual grown woman, like Pauline. Is that what
That was
happening?
Pauline.
Yeah, Jason. it's not known here, but but Jeff is actually Mario.
Yeah, Donkey Kong was very surprised that Mario or Jumpman or whatever he's called at the time didn't show up. It was Jason Voorhees instead.
Okay. Oh. Jeff then runs up and slashes Jason in the
Oh!
throat.
Oh.
But Jason grabs Jeff and throws him.
Oh fuck! That actually hurt, you son of a bitch.
Jason cuts Jeff. Okay. Jason cuts Jason 50 times and Jason staggers.
50 times?
And like
One,
this.
2, 3, 4, 5.
As Jeff is stabbing him, Jason's like looking at his like watch.
27, 28.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck me!
Jason's
He's wearing them out.
Need some proper 12.
Jason's doing his fucking like laundry list in his fucking head right now. Like, oh, did I leave the stove on? Shit. Wait,
It's
I don't
like
have a
that-
house.
It's like that One Punch Man fight where he fights that beetle dude.
Carnage Komodo.
Yeah,
No,
Carnage Komodo.
it's even more. Jason's like, wait a minute. Hold on. This guy's trying to kill me.
Just like grabs Jeff's wrist, takes the knife from him. No! Bad! Sharp!
Jason.
This hurts people.
Jason's like
Jason's
standing there.
whole. What if that was Jason's whole thing? Like, he's trying to get people to, like, he's trying to be wholesome to people. He's just too fucking strong. And he keeps accidentally killing people.
Jason, I like the mental image of Jason just like, oh right, I'm fighting. Oh shit, I blanked out there for a minute. Sorry guys.
Jason's just Superboy Prime. It's like, no, I didn't mean it.
Anyway,
Not so tough now, huh?
Jason goes for Jeff, but Jeff throws another barrel.
What the fuck is going on?
You're so.
Do a
You're
period.
so.
Chad, I need you to make the noise of a full stop and then an exclamation point. Okay, thank you. Jeff tackles Jason and knocks him down, then stabs Jason in the head.
to slip.
Jeff drives his knife into Jason's skull, and then Jeff celebrates, but Jason gets up and turns Jeff around.
Where's fucking belt? $2 billion, cheap motherfucker.
Jokes only me and Vince are going to enjoy.
Huh?
What? Jason punches Jeff's head off and walks away. Just one punches him and then leaves.
Okay, so
Damn.
it was Carnage Kabuto versus Saitama.
Yeah.
Oh, very self-congratulatory dialogue here.
He celebrates how Millie, obviously from his voice, he does a jig.
Yeah, he got up onto the fence and like held up his belts.
He just gets up and river dances.
Anyway, Red,
Now where's
man.
the potato?
where's my proper 12?
Fucking like Jeff's head is like his head rolls on the ground. He still goes, Dr. Stoppage, Dr. Stoppage.
The mad rats.
This ain't over. If I have to fight him in the fucking parking lot, it's good.
Red.
Oh damn, that was so cool.
Jeff did hold a really big speed advantage, and that is why he rested so long.
A lot of good
Jason's
that dude.
Not as long as I rested with his mama rested, Naito.
Jason takes every other category.
I agree, Millie. This whole fight was just Jason just killing time. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, read the next sentence.
Jason is obviously stronger because Gifu has never been shown to punch a person's head off before, and if he could, Shinjifu would not need a knife.
Then why
Jason
does
Voorhees need the machete that wasn't used in the fight at all?
I mean, to be fair, that I can't. There's nothing wrong with that logic. Like Jason could punch someone's head off, and Jeff, to my knowledge, has not. So therefore, Jason will probably kill him.
I mean,
Sure.
if we're going by that logic, then Jason is also faster because in the 7th movie, a kid is climbing up a ladder and Jason is like standing underneath him at the bottom of the ladder, and then the kid is at the top of the ladder, and then Jason is behind him immediately.
Yeah.
Just like, well,
Jason chooses to be slow.
What was that movie where it was like it was like a deconstruction of like slasher films where it was like they were all real, but it was Vernon something.
yeah, Leslie Vernon.
Leslie Vernon, like
that
you know,
movie's
like,
awesome.
They basically explain like they walk slow, and when you're not looking, they sprint to like keep up, like they like close the distance, and then when you look back to look, it looks like you just teleported.
Yes,
I
it is
fuck-
intimidation.
I fucking love that movie.
I mean, like, even in the second and third movies, you see that Jason's actually very fast.
Yeah.
It's not until, like, later on that they just have him be, like, standing there taking
I mean,
hits.
as much, I'm sure this wasn't brought into this version because it's not. I don't know if this is a composite version of Jason or not, but the reboot Jason, like, he fucking full on sprints at people. And it's like, yeah, no, he's pretty fast. It's not like he's superhuman,
like,
but
realistically, like I could get why zombie Jason probably wouldn't do that because we don't know how put together like all his body is for the most part.
Yeah.
Like just because his upper body is strong, that doesn't mean like his legs are just as sturdy. But realistically, Jason is a like physically fit dude who lives in the woods, like living off the land. He probably could like keep pace with most people if they tried to run away with him.
yeah.
Run
Yeah,
away from,
especially
run away
in the
with him.
woods.
Yes.
But-
If they tried to marry Jason, he could keep up with him.
It's kind of funny because, like, in one of the comics, Jason literally just for some reason falls from orbit.
He does that in Jason X. He falls from orbit in Jason X.
Oh,
Yeah, but he's
Implies he's
Jason X
not,
when he
still
does that.
not dead.
Yeah, but it's Jason X when that happens. So I mean, like, you know.
I mean, now you just got me the image in my head of like Jason X like landing on the ground and like the dust clicks up and he just like stands back up. And I'm not saying that as a joke. I'm saying like that's a pretty cool mental image.
I'm pretty sure that happens, but I don't know if they actually show him getting up. Jason isn't slow. He just likes to give his opponents a head start, Ash Williams says. Which, I mean, combat-wise, he's definitely not slow, because he definitely is able to hit Freddy Krueger.
But that was I don't know, because the way that it depicted that I think the mentality they had in mind was what would make for a more interesting fight scene and like how would this realistically go down? Because Freddy Krueger has no business in an actual fight with Jason really in understanding circumstances.
I mean, there
And he's,
aren't
in the
too
real
many.
world.
There aren't many slasher villains that have any meat that could actually fight Jason Voorhees.
Fun fact, I don't know if it, you know the person who like plays Robert Englund's son in that film is Rey Mysterio apparently.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Also, okay, just let's get this one out of the way.
It's almost been an hour.
Yeah. Yeah,
To
3
beat
hours
Michael
straight.
Myers, it took Jeff and Jane. They
They
didn't.
didn't.
Yeah,
They both
they both
died.
lost. No, Jane
Jane
didn't die,
lived.
but Jeff definitely was murdered.
Jeff got the dog shit beaten out of him. He got dog walked.
it was like watching JDS versus Kane 3 all over again. By the way,
I was about to say like no, I'm saying I think it was more Kane versus Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar getting hit and like scrambling to run to the other side of the cage.
by the way, fuck yeah, Kane's out of prison, boys. Let's go.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Let's go. Anyway,
Guys, I just like to point out, in the story, Jane doesn't beat him. Michael Myers just lets her live for some reason.
Yeah, Michael Myers just leaves. Like, he gets bored of being in this crossover event, so he just fucks off.
I just like well, I killed Jeff because he spat in my face. I don't know you, lady.
Well, she stabbed him with a coat iron. Or coat hanger,
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Yeah,
like,
but that's
so-
just Michael Myers every day. Also,
Jane
like,
break the skin.
if we're going by, let's say hypothetically, Jane and Jeff did work together and beat Michael Myers. Jason Voorhees is just Michael Myers, but better. So, like he would still probably win in a
He would
1v1.
horribly. He would like the fact that Well, I think to be fair, it seemed like they're actually trying to account for that. It's just they're not consistent with the details of what actually happened in
Yeah.
that story.
I just read the next line. I'm very upset.
What?
Oh, God.
Jeff is durable enough to take gunshots, but
reread-
Jason is bulletproof.
But,
What is-
like,
who-
reread Enough real right there.
Oh yeah, my bad. Jeff is durable enough to take guns, but Jason is bulletproof and took a beating from Freddy Krueger in his own dream. He's not bulletproof.
Enoch.
Yeah, he is not.
He is durable Enoch.
He was literally blown up by bullets.
Jeff is a durable dreadnought.
He'll eventually regenerate,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, but he's not bulletproof.
Yeah, I mean, in
Okay,
kills.
so we are
or not
accounting
kills.
for the Jason versus Freddy, and he does regenerate in that.
In
Yeah.
fucking. And Jason Goes to Hell, like, a SWAT team shows up and shoots him, and he blows up, basically. So, like, he's not bulletproof.
they unload like machine gun fire on him, then throw in a grenade.
Yeah. So, like,
Yeah,
he's
this is
not
bulletproof.
bulletproof, clearly.
The only good. By the way, that whole beginning sequence with like the sting operation with the fucking fake, like
Camp Bouncer or whatever.
like that was the only good part of that entire fucking film. That
Yeah,
was funny as fuck.
that and I think it is good to show like, no, all of this is not happening in like the military or like the government is not taking any notice.
Yeah, no. Jason, at that point, had killed, like, probably 70 people.
Yeah.
I like how like it's funny to me the idea like okay like a real life like horror they treat it like basically like how our world would treat like a supernatural like okay we're gonna just get
Fuck
together
this
and
shit
murder
up.
the fuck out of them with our guns.
I like that.
It's literally the SCP Foundation.
I like that it took Michael Myers 3 extra movies to get a little above Jason in terms of kills. Because at this point, I think Jason's sitting at like 158 or something ridiculous.
To be fair, in terms of Halloween kills, the evil fucking millionaire dude from Halloween 3 has them all beat.
Oh,
The
yeah.
fucking transmission that turned
Yeah.
the kids' heads into bugs.
I mean, does he actually win in the end, or does he?
No, he wins.
Okay,
Like,
'cause
the
I don't-
guy's
I
on the
remember it
phone
being
begging him to cut the
ambiguous.
footage.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, I remember the end, like he's begging him to like cut the feed,
yeah,
and like the commercial's still going.
yeah, fair.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, he murders them. Okay. Anyway,
Millions of kids dead.
Jason has the weapon. Now I'm going German. Jason has the weapon advantage because a machete is greater than a butcher knife. Too bad he did not have a katana like great Nippon steel.
Wait.
No, I'm sorry. No, you're German now. It's like mein Führer. Jason is the weapon we need to win the war.
wait. If, you know what's
Also,
amazing?
remember that Jeff is about 17 years old. Jason, just kill yourself every day!
You know what I love about this is that they go over the fact that Jason has a weapon advantage. Jason
And they
doesn't
say-
use his machete at all in the fight.
really throws
also,
pipes.
they mention that, like, in the prep that he has the machete. Nowhere in the actual fight does he even mention his machete.
Yeah, he doesn't
You know what
even win with it.
But, you know what I think it is? I think that this was like a play, like some kind of weird manufacture plant, and Jason just happened to coincidentally be there, looking like, oh, I lost my machete. I need to see if I can find a new one. And then Jeff started attacking him, and like Jason just standing there, like, what's this guy doing? Like, oh,
Jason
why
said-
is he poking me? Wait a minute. And I get to the 58th step, like, hold on, is this guy trying to hurt me? hey! And he just like punches his head up. Stop it!
What?
Like, you think about what you did.
What? Like
Yeah, at first he's like, "Oh, that's so cute."
this is
No, I
adorable,
don't even think
actually.
he registered that this guy's like trying to like hurt him.
No, I
He's
mean, like,
oh.
when he's fine, like, is he trying to hurt me?
Oh.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh,
Okay,
it's-
stop it. Stop. No.
Punch.
Bad. Punches him, his head flies off.
Oh.
Oh, not again.
What? Like
I just think the idea like Jason lost his machete, a suitable replacement, a piece of pipe.
no, multiple pieces of pipe because he picks up like 3 and throws them. By the way,
Go on.
this is just like a little thing, but it's not brought up very often that like in like battles and stuff like this, but like Jason Voorhees is like a fucking Hawkeye level marksman for no reason.
Oh yeah.
like he is
Oh, no.
crazy accurate at range.
He was at the camp. He took archery lessons.
Yeah.
He is
And then, I
way-
Really, because
Yeah,
like
that's
again, he was living in the woods for most of his life, and he probably had to learn how to hunt.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he can throw his machete, he can throw axes, he can throw basically anything at, like, great enough velocity to murder someone. It's
That's
just,
again, it's one of those things where it's like you picturing like the person who wrote this picture in their head like this epic confrontation, like Ghost Love Score is probably playing. When he's like throwing the pipe, it's just like this lip wristed throw because of like he's not trying to hurt Jeff. He's like, oh, stop,
get away from
stop it.
I just read what the next battle they make is,
Oh,
and I almost laughed.
let's get to it. Red.
Hold on, I gotta get back up. It looks like Jeff is not a cut above the rest. Bad pun.
Yes.
The winner is the Third Reich. I mean, Jason Voorhees.
Next time
Jason
on the
Voorhees.
battle. Red.
Is it bad that when Vince, you said that I had to be a German, now I immediately went for Nazi?
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
pretty bad.
Is that
German. You know,
okay.
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. Keep going.
A familiar blue robot stands around a city, then a cop car comes up from behind him. Then a man gets out of a car. Not the cop car. You are in violation of Detroit law. Come with me or there will be trouble. Next time is Mega Man versus...
It says it's just a man, so it's not probably not even Robocop. Just some guy like, hey, get out of here, man.
Mega Man versus RoboCop.
Go
Bum, bum,
fuck yourself!
Mega Man would... let's be real.
Yeah, he
Mega
would,
Man
like,
would kick the
one time.
shit out of fucking RoboCop.
Yeah.
I mean, Mega Man vs. RoboCop is one of those things. It's a cool concept, but it just doesn't work out.
Yeah. It looks good as an edit, but it's not actually a good fight.
Yeah, and honestly, it's one of those things where you think, why would they be fighting each other?
Yeah, I mean, it's Death Battle rules. They just fight for whatever.
Oh yeah,
being,
I'm just saying, like,
to be-
if you're thinking of it logically, they'd be like, oh, yeah, let's definitely stop, like, crime together.
Let's
Well, you
shoot.
see,
RoboCop just shoots Dr. Wily in the face.
well,
To be fair, there was the American version of what was it, Mega Man 7, where at the end of it, like Mega Man's literally threatening Wily's life. He's like,
yeah.
"I am more than a robot. Die, Wily!"
Robots can't harm humans. I'm more than a robot.
Okay.
Holy shit!
Okay.
you see, the thing is, Mega Man is blue, and blue is police colors. So RoboCop thought he was impersonating a policeman.
Okay.
Yeah, I can just see that. They're like, I'm sorry. Please. Holy shit! You blew his head off.
I'm just imagining now that
RoboCop
Mega Man
shoot-
just really hates cop. Mega Man just is really anti-cop. Like he's so super nice and sweet and like friendly, and then RoboCop shows up. Excuse me, so get out of here, bitch!
I like the mental image of RoboCop and Mega Man have teamed up, and RoboCop and Mega Man have teamed up, and they have Dr. Wily on the ropes and shit, and Dr. Wily's like, Dr. Wily's like, all right, you're gonna take me to jail now, right? And RoboCop's like, fuck that, and just fucking shoots it with a rocket.
He's like,
To be fair, that would be out of character for RoboCop.
I mean, yeah.
That's
I mean,
it.
punch him with a
It
fucking
would be
like,
fucking.
fist dagger.
It would be fucking hilarious. Let's be clear about that.
All right, what story do you guys?
I know that was a stutter. I just started thinking, Granddad, there's two weird.
What, Megamind versus Robo?
No, fucking Dr. Riley.
Dr. Riley.
Dad,
Okay.
Stones.
Granddad.
To be fair, we're all saying it wrong. It's Dr. Wowie.
Guys.
Wowie.
Okay.
I remember from years ago, someone got into an argument with me about the pronunciation of like Bass's name. It's like, no, it's Bass. That's what they said in Mega Man 8.
That's
Well, yeah,
wrong.
because the fucking voice actors had no idea what they were doing.
It's bass.
It was-
It's that. Why would
it
it be bass?
It
That's
was
what
middle.
bass.
Leave it alone. It's middle school, man. Who
Okay.
Yeah,
cares?
seriously, I was like, if his name is Bass, then why is his dog's name Treble?
Anyway.
No, it's not. It's Tweble. What are you talking about?
Well,
Okay.
It's
Next
terrible.
story. Do you guys want to read Wisteria Twins or?
yeah, we should do
Alex.
that one because I
No.
already have it open.
Oh, okay.
I want to. No,
Wait, if
fuck
we're not gonna
fuck
get
you.
to
I
the
want.
third.
I want to do the extremist, man. I want.
Okay.
I want to see what political spectrum he stands on.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
here's the
God.
thing: are we going to be able to make it to the extremist one? Because if we can make it to the extremist, then I'm
I
sure we'll
mean-
save it for last.
That was only an hour, so I mean we could probably get to it. But like the extremist one is really short, so we could probably breeze through it in like 5 minutes.
Firefox did a security check for fanfiction.net.
As it
Yeah.
should.
Thank you, Firefox. You did
I
something.
heard.
It's like,
I don't remember where. Sorry.
this isn't even a virus check. This is a security check for your mental health.
If
I
I
heard-
like hacked your computer, it's like when a
Someone
bank.
told me that Someone told me that apparently fanfiction.net, I think in like 2004 or 2024 or 2025.
2024.
Yay!
I mean-
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
If that's the case, well, we better get through these fucking creepypastas that I've picked out pretty quick because
You guys know like the space station is going to be destroyed in like 2026.
what?
What?
Yeah, they're gonna crash it into Point Nemo in the ocean
Why?
What?
because they said it served its mission.
They're gonna let them. How much did that thing cost to make?
Billions.
My,
And they're gonna
my
let it just
dagger's
crash into
there.
the ocean and leave it there?
Yeah, they're gonna let it like self-destruct in the ocean.
I love my country. Love it to death.
I mean, that was a UN thing, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Every time I think of the UN, I think of that fucking line from Team America. You will show us your whole palace, or else what? Or else we will be very, very angry with you, and we will write you a letter telling you how angry we are.
anyway, Alex the
Okay,
extremist.
wait.
Yeah.
I want to say Millie's comment here: RoboCop versus Inspector Gadget. That would actually be fun.
Yeah, you know what?
That'd
That would
I would
actually
love that.
probably
That'd
be
be
more
cool.
close than Megamind Mega Man versus
Exo
fucking...
Man.
I don't know why it's Mega Man. That's all that comes into my head. Mega
It's one of
Man.
the blue people.
Mega
It's one of the
Man.
mega blue people.
Mega Man versus... That would be more close than Mega Man versus RoboCop.
Yeah.
To be fair, I would like to see Mega Man versus RoboCop. That would be interesting.
That would be fun too.
Okay.
Yes.
But I have to ask,
Yes.
do you guys still think that Inspector Gadget is cool, knowing that he's actually a French cartoon?
No.
No. Immediately hatred.
Look, the French are disgusting, violent savages, right? But every now and again, sometimes something comes through and you have to call a spade a spade. I was like, you know what? Okay, this is groovy. This is copacetic. This is with it. This is
Yeah.
This is now. It works. And so I won't forgive you, but I'll hate you just a little bit less.
Okay.
Yeah, like with
A little
cheese.
bit. Not much.
But
Ow.
also, I'm reminded of the time when YouTube was censoring Cobe, trying to say the French are a garbage race.
To be fair, I'm not a
I
big
mean,
Inspector Gadget
yeah,
that you can with.
I mean, I don't. Yeah.
Okay. Alex
Okay.
the Extremist.
Press the blue button.
Let's blast right through this one. Alex
Wait,
the
which one are we
Extremist.
reading?
Alex the Extremist.
Which
I feel like- The more I say it, the more this video might be nuked by.
Can
I feel like
I
it's
just
gonna be
read
very
the first
disappointing.
sentence?
Yes, you can.
He sat down in the corner, playing around with his knife.
Okay.
Yes,
Blood,
Masturbation joke.
penis.
my computer is also checking fanfiction.
Alex
and
the
this is,
Extremist. Great boss
And
sexy.
now cue Dragon Ball Z abridged. Oh, thank God! I thought he meant penis.
Oh, thank God.
By Blood
Oh, yes, I
Carnival.
love that picture.
By Blood Carnival. Right now, this is just a snippet. Let me know if any of you want me to continue this. R&R. And before anyone mentions it, the idea to turn this character into a creepypasta OC came from an album by the band Order of the Fly called An Exquisite State of Decay. That sounds edgy. Which has that character on the album cover. The songs from this album are amazing. Rated.
So that's not even your character.
Yeah, I mean, that's not his art, yeah.
Oh, so it's Cesaru.
Such a deep
Cute.
cut. He sat down in the corner playing with his knife. He hadn't
Playing
figured
with his-
out. What?
He's beating his meat. Do you get it? He's playing with his cock. Do you guys get it yet?
The
Huh?
joke.
Huh?
The joke is jerking off.
Nope.
Don't jerk me
Nice.
around with this shitty humor, man.
He
The joke
hadn't.
is that the knife means penis.
He hadn't figured out who to kill next, or even how to kill that person. Today was just another one of those days. Who wants to voice Alex
But
the
you don't want to
Extremist?
wake up.
Okay. Like, apparently. He said to himself,
Been awake and I haven't found anything to kill yet. Where's all the good meat around this place?
he
Hey,
got.
like, I have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Polly, want a cracker?
Fuck you.
I can't go too loud because it keeps peaking my mic.
No, I'm just honestly, you've made the story more fun because I'm just picturing this as like a murderous parrot.
Yeah, just a parrot with a knife in its talons.
It's oh my god, what was the parrot called from SpongeBob? Patchy's sidekick?
Polly.
Polly the parrot.
Oh, Patty.
He got up, and by that it means that he flew away and began pacing back and forth, flipping the knife that was covered in blood from in the blood of his last victim. Which,
Himself.
yeah, I mean, if it's been like a week, then that's pretty old blood, bro. He stared at the
Fucking
weapon.
knife. Ew.
Yeah, clean it.
Take care of yourself.
Ew, man. You're gonna be like a serial killer? You're not even gonna be like sanitary about it?
Yeah,
Ew.
You have to
Yeah,
have standards. Come on.
Jeff the Killer and
That's
Jason
some
Voorhees.
self-respect.
Jeff the Killer and Jason Voorhees come into the room and they're like, dude, it's unprofessional. Jesus Christ.
It's gonna rust
See,
that
that's
thing.
like you. Not without those standards. God damn, man.
It's unhygienic.
It's pretty old blood.
Don't you know what blood does to a knife? You can rust the hell out of it, man.
Yeah.
He stared at the weapon briefly, in triumph. The blood was there the blood on there was the blood of the blood from an old foe he had issues with a year ago. Just last week, he finally got his revenge, and the man that gave him shit finally got what was coming to him.
It was just some politician.
Okay, did they forget to write the rest of the story?
Yes.
Should have known. Hold on, it was these.
Bless you.
I should have known not to fuck around when it comes to people like me. Well, gotta find someone. My urge is growing stronger than ever.
He stopped and looked into the mirror longingly. Hey, babe, what's up?
His own reflection.
I am one sexy man.
It like sound like the way you said that about him. It sounded like Butter when he tried to like, hey, baby.
The reflection that stared back was one of a hideous-looking being, resembling a small child, but with a bloody knife, worn-out clothes, green, unruly hair, wide eyes, and a mouth containing razor-sharp teeth. You mean the picture
So
that you
nothing
stole?
like a
Yes.
child.
Yeah.
No, the band, I'm looking at the album covers. They're not razor sharp. They're just really long.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're not. They're just kind of like really long, gross teeth. You lied to me, Blood Carnival.
The least you could do is represent your horror character traditionally well, okay? I don't know what that means. I just said it for the sake of saying it. What are you going to do about it?
Does someone want to voice the reflection?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
I will.
He stared at his reflection for a minute before he cleared his throat.
That's,
Oh, it's you!
He paused for a minute while his reflection spoke, but in a slightly more sinister, childish voice. Do your most sinister, childish voice, Chad.
You know you can't hide forever.
Okay. His reflection sneered.
Sooner or later, y'all need to stop hiding behind human skin and show these people who you really are.
Damn it, Bobby. Stop killing people.
He himself began to speak.
And why would I do that? Why would I reveal my face to all of them straight away? It ruins the fun. Plus, I have to chase after them.
Boy, I'll take my belt off, I'll tell you what.
Damn it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
He's trying to sell propane and propane accessories.
He grew quiet as his reflection beamed back at him, just shot lasers at him.
I'm too far now.
Did you know my real name's Scott Summers? But ain't that what you want? Or should I say what we want? That's what makes it fun. You're a homicidal killer, for crying out loud.
Yeah, homicidal loop.
no,
I'm stupid,
boy, you
little
sell
human child.
propane and propane accessories, and you need to behave accordingly.
Not some stupid little human boy. Jesus fuck. You even make your killings look forced. Not that anyone would know, because we're just literally going into the middle of this story.
Yeah, I mean, this is just how I know it.
That's the idea. His reflection, or it's like, because Psyche's like, man, you're the most pussified killer I've ever seen. You're not even trying, are you? It's like, I literally cut his throat out. It's like, I mean, we haven't seen that before.
He's just
You'll
fucking
never-
Homelander.
You'll never impress Jeff like that.
He's Homelander.
You need to go back to your old ruthless self. You need to be bloodthirsty, relentless, creepy again. You
You
need
just want people. You still want people to care about you. It's
Sad.
really Homelander.
I keep brutally murdering people, but they still don't like me.
So is this really him talking to his reflection, or his agent like, look, baby, you just don't have it anymore?
His agent is just him. It's like he thinks it's a mirror, but it's actually just like a window. Just like talking to him through a window.
See, like he's on the second floor of a house. His agent's like, got a ladder. That's the only way I can talk to him. Baby, look, it's all about the gimmicks now, all right? This Jeff the Killer Kid, he's killing you out there, and not literally. I'm talking about marketing. He's got plushies. He got spin-offs. What do you have?
You got nothing, kid. You got nothing in this business.
You're
You're not
washed
even
up.
an extremist. You're not even an extremist. What politician has you killed?
Yeah, I mean, we have one paragraph left, but I do have to ask, how is he an extremist now?
I think that all the other like killer synonyms that you could possibly use were taken up by every other character, so he's like, well, I guess I'll use this one.
Copyright.
Yeah, it's like Futurama. What snack food names are left?
All that's left is poplars and zitzers.
His reflection stopped as the real one began to speak again. Polly.
And what? Sure, I can go back to being myself, but at what cost? Not even that big on the news yet. I'd say wait a while. I'll think about it further. So I'm done talking about it for now. Goodbye.
Just turning into Bumbler.
Kid, I'm telling you, I know what's best for you. Don't shut me out.
Just closes
Oh,
the
no.
blinds.
I thought of another possibility that this author simply doesn't know what extremist means.
Almost certainly.
Look,
I
kid,
like.
sorry, the other two professions left were politician and extremist.
I like to imagine when he said goodbye, he closed the blinds on his mirror, and he was like, I wonder why my blinds have why my mirror have the blinds.
I mean, he could be like one of those like really vain nobles, like from old movies, who have like curtains in front of their mirrors.
He waited for
The
a
Green
response.
Party let me down. The Tea Party let me down. That's it. From now on, I'm voting for everyone.
He's Lord Farquaad when he brings in the mirror.
He waited for a response, which quickly came.
All right, just don't forget what I said, or who you are, boy. Do not become human trash like the rest of them. You are a malicious, violent psychopath, I tell you what. Not some snobby little pussy-ass bitch.
Yeah.
Damn it,
Bless
Father,
your
stop being a snobby little pussy ass bitch.
Agent to talk to you. I think you need to look for someone else, bro.
Where the fuck? With his final words said, the reflection on the mirror, it'd be in the mirror. On the mirror. Like, just on top of it. Standing at the top. And the real one began to walk on, planning what he would do next. Bum, bum, bum. That was
His
pretty shit.
reflection disappeared and the real reflection
There
came.
was. Look, I know this you call quote unquote a snippet, but that's nothing. You need to start. This is not putting your best foot forward, brother.
This is like a snippet of a scene. Like, this is part of a scene that's part of a bigger scene.
This dude is less of an extremist than that kid who killed Obama in the Grand Theft Auto story.
And like, yeah, besides the fact this character's not an extremist, there's nothing really noteworthy about this character at all. Like, you give him a description, but like, that's not even your description. That's some fucking album cover that you just took, and you don't even represent it entirely well.
Such words taught us that bands don't really make good creepypastas.
This is true.
Yeah.
That band, by the way, that from Such Words, Proto Men, good band. I like their music, actually.
Yeah, I have to say, though, for this story, you better hope that it never becomes popular, because if it does, you're going to get noticed and you're going to get sued.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know. As I was like listening to you guys read it and we were making advance and whatnot, I was actually listening to one of their songs. Like, oh, that's actually pretty catchy. I like it.
Nice.
Yeah. But
So it's a good band.
good band, terrible creepypasta,
So,
as
so
always.
something good came from this. Hold on, I'll send you one of their songs right now.
Yeah.
We can play it on stream for everyone to listen to.
I don't think we can.
I think in terms of getting,
Dragon Force, dude.
I think in terms of getting a strike, it would be better if you just said the N word.
I remember when I played the first 2 seconds of Sweet Dreams on one of your streams.
Yes, I do. One time I planned on coming into Chad's fucking stream with I think it was Return of the Mac, but but then I realized, oh shit, he'll get copyright struck. I fucking love that song, unironically.
I mean, to be fair, and I think that's something you're not taking into consideration. Fuck them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck him.
Fuck you, dude.
Fuck him.
Fuck you,
It's
stupid.
not my, you need to think about it like this. It's not my channel.
Yeah. Honestly, though, the one time a guy I was watching, he was doing a drawing stream
Yeah.
that got taken down because he hummed a few bars from a Bob Seger song.
That's rough. Sorry, bro.
That's gonna be like a weird. Like, imagine that like you sing so well. Like you're just playing the game and you're like, you sing like one of your favorite songs and you're so on point that the fucking AI thinks like that's obvious I'm playing. There's no way that can't be.
You know what? I will give
Yeah.
this to fanfiction.net. You can make the text bigger and smaller just by clicking on it. Oh god, I don't want to get the fuck off me.
You know, this reminds me, I have a legitimate question now. Did anyone ever get in, like, legal trouble for singing Happy Birthday, or is that just some rumor?
It was copyrighted, and you had to pay money to use it in like movies and stuff. But I don't think singing it like at a birthday you would ever get like.
Yeah.
I don't think if the police, the IRS will show up or something and fucking sue you.
This is a cease and desist.
I think the mentality is that or the logic applies that if you're not making money off of this scene, then
Yeah.
we have no reason to.
Yeah, it's like fan fiction.
You gotta-
Like you don't like you can write about Mickey Mouse like getting a rim job all you want, but like if you try to make money off of it, now Disney will show up and fucking
But what was that the first thought? Yeah.
shut up. Don't worry about it. Anyway,
Oh my god.
okay, all right. So of the two stories today so far, which was the best? Which was the worst so far?
Honestly, Alex the Extremist was a big letdown.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
to be fair, say what you want about the first one. At least we got a lot out of it in terms of like humor.
yeah. At least Jason won at the end as well. That
Yeah.
always a plus, isn't it? All right.
It was
Like,
fun, funny though.
with that logic in mind, what if it was like that was like incredibly detailed and well written, but Jason got the shit kicked out of him?
Well, I would be incredibly infuriated if I had to read if I had to read a long and like well written story about Jason fighting Jeff the Killer and Jeff won at the end. I would feel like I had been led on to like a cliff and been thrown off.
So basically, it would be like a real death battle.
Yeah, it'd
So,
be like
I'm
real.
just I'm just like picturing in my head, like we're like an hour into the story, like without having paused, and like it got to a point where like a weird place, like Jeff is like sitting behind a corner, he's got like an anti-material rifle, and like Jason X is coming out and it's like, oh man, this has been a long and arduous battle, huh, guys?
All right, let's
Yeah, we
finish.
should get reading, though, because this next one is not short.
Yeah, it says 24-minute read, but
Is this?
Have they met us?
yeah, Vince could turn a 24-minute story into a fucking
Fuck you.
3-hour
Eat my
tirade.
ass.
I mean, it's
Wait,
true.
guys.
Yeah.
Raw translation.
Oh yeah. Cannot
Oh,
wait
no.
for it.
Oh no! Why you do this to me, man?
Okay, so this is Wisteria Twins. Twins with the plural S and then an apostrophe and then another S because this author does not know how to write. Backstory: 2018 creepypasta
20
Bye.
Oh, boy.
by Creepypasta Legends. Oh wait, no. On
that's a
Creepypasta
good-
Legends by RIPWS. Published August 29th, 2021, so you're a fucking liar title. With 2 favorites and 685 views.
Okay, I'm going to make an
Oh.
assumption that immediately makes me hate this person. Like, you know what? It's been 3 years. The world is ready for my story.
The English-speaking world is ready for this.
Just like with this smug smirk on their face.
Yeah, they're Vietnamese. It says here.
Yeah,
So
apparently this
that's
was
probably
translated from Vietnamese.
Oh boy, can't wait. Alright. Raw
You go-
trans... Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Let's go.
Raw translation by this person. My cousin. / story written by me. Copyright. Yeah, I assure you it is not.
Yeah, again, unless you paid for it, you do not have a copyright on it.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
there
the
actually
copyright symbol is just for show.
no joke? I'm not being funny. Is there an actual way to actually look up if like a copyright's taken for something?
I believe so.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's gotta
I
be,
want
right?
to see it.
I think you can get a lawyer to do that.
Yeah,
Raptor
that'll cost you
Rex-
$1,400.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you don't
fuck
want
that.
to do it, you got $1,400.
Raptor Rex comments, "What I just want to know is what kind of name is Wisteria? Is that even a word technically? Like, I don't actually know if that's a word, to be honest."
It
It's
is
a
a
whip.
flower.
Oh,
It's the-
that's fucking lame. Okay.
It's the
It's
will
like
of the
a-
wisp.
It's like those flowers that like grow in clumps. They're purple flowers.
Oh,
Wait,
like,
did you-
okay.
No, shut. Link, did you say Will o' the Wisp?
Yeah, the Wisperia twins.
Was that a reference to what I think it is? Because I'm very upset if it is.
No,
Okay,
I
good.
think
No.
so.
Alright.
Wrestling reference. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
no.
Now, Link
how
is a
about-
wrestling nerd, though, so you can make jokes about that. And
Yeah.
no one in the
I'm
chat
gonna be real.
room
I kind of fell off the wrestling cliff.
Oh,
I'm
lame.
not really caught up.
Alright.
We're in a new kind of like almost a golden period in terms of like that kind of stuff. So I recommend getting back on it.
Fun times.
Well, I don't think I
All
will.
it took was Vince McMahon being caught for certain
money.
actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May 5th, 1982. The birth of a murderous twins. Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
Fit
God
right
damn
out
it.
the gates, and the horse has
No.
already fallen over and broke
See,
its
I-
neck.
I have to say I kind of feel bad for this author because they're probably saying over in Vietnam thinking, oh, my American cousin is probably very good at English and can write this story very well for me.
No, you fool. Another boring summer vacation ends and a new semester begins. Under the bone-chilling morning air, the Wisteria twins found it difficult to get up early. The early morning of the September autumn day, the autumn sky that year was so clear.
The September autumn day as opposed to the September winter, spring, or summer day.
The September
Nice.
day that takes place during winter, yes.
Guys, it's obvious. This takes place in RimWorld.
The autumn the autumn sky was so clear. The sunlight crept through the straight trees?
How do you know that?
Straight trees. So
Yeah, straight trees instead of gay trees.
That's their business. Leave them alone.
Yeah, they can like whoever they want to like, dude.
fluttering
Judgmental ass offer.
fluttering the night dew on glittering pure crystal-like leaves. What? All are imprinted in the memory of the 17-year-old twins, the autumn that neither of them can forget.
You know, in all seriousness, and this is me, or maybe I'm just being too forgiving. I honestly think that if I had a perfect grasp of Vietnamese and I read this in the original text, this would probably be a lot more.
Yeah, coherent.
I think it would be a better.
yeah.
Almost
Yeah,
certainly.
The shortcoming of the story, I think I'm gonna try to approach it with a grain of salt, if only because this seems like someone who actually has some capability
Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
writer, and it's just a translation issue.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we'll get there, but I'm sure it is probably better in Vietnamese.
The autumn that neither of them can forget
Oh,
sounds like
fuck off.
an SCP title.
Get the fuck out of here, bot. No.
A new
Are you
dating.
talking to me?
Wait, new dating online. New
Fuck
dating online.
You wanna say what a fucking dick?
Jesus, like.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Much appreciated.
Oh god,
Sorry.
stop. Fuck up. Okay. Where the fuck was I? Oh, who wants to
Still unable.
voice still unable to avoid the annoying ringing of the clock, both of them jumped up. Setting foot on the bunk bed was still warm enough to not leave. What? Oh. Rin. Oh god, it's Rin and Lin again.
Rhine.
Ryan. Ryan quickly dressed. Sue groomed.
So Sue must be a creepypasta reader.
Oh my god, it's Dan Schneider.
The two took turns. Who wants to voice Mrs. Clarence?
Wide egg toast for my girls.
No, don't you dare.
Mrs.
What?
Not this time.
No. Okay. Vince, do you want to voice Miss Clarence then?
I'm gonna play this seriously.
Okay.
Fried eggs and toast for my girls.
Mrs. Clarence put the last plate on the table and sat down. Enjoy her coffee.
Mrs. Clarence, but
This,
Do your best to study in the next term, girls.
Mr. Fred, which is a fucking amazing name, turned over a new page of the newspaper, then looked at the watch on his hand.
What?
On
Oh,
his
I'm
hand.
sorry, I didn't realize it was Mr. Fred. Don't say that just because we're all always split up.
I like.
so why do they have last names that are
I'm-
wasn't Wisteria their last names?
I'm guessing that it's like, you know how in Japanese the surname is the first name and their last name is their like given name. I'm guessing that's something.
I don't know that.
And
I don't know. Maybe does that apply to like the Vietnamese? Though?
I'm guessing because both are very derived from like from Chinese and stuff like that, and
true.
I'm sure that,
This
or if it's not that, it's probably a fucking Bloody Painter situation where they just don't know English names very well, so they just assume that Mr. Fred is a normal sounding name.
it might also be because like honestly, like I'm one to talk. Literally, my mom and I had different last names.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, same.
Mr.
I also
Fred.
like to imagine that
Right.
Mr. Fred's first name is also Fred.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie.
Luigi.
I just
Mr. Fred Burger. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
it's me.
Yes,
Like,
Link.
I'm not gonna
Listen, I
lie.
can spell my name real good.
I can spell my name real good. I call footballs.
Yes, Link.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I just jumped a little because I hear this loud bang out of my right ear. I look to my door. My dog has tackled my door.
What?
I in here.
Like your door's off the hinges?
No, I have like a backpack in front of it.
I'm sure his dog didn't just turn into the fucking Hulk and burst his door down.
Yeah, my dog's a Chiweenie, so.
Oh, God,
Aw.
that's adorable.
But I'm surprised he got that far with it.
Don't say that. Just because we always. Oh, did someone already voice this line?
Oh, I thought it was Mr. Fred. But
No,
you can go ahead.
it's Ryan. Don't say that just because we always split up. Ryan finished the last bite looking over at Mr. Fred, her mouth still full of food.
Oh, these trees are bringing great light.
Who's voicing Mr. Fred again?
That's fine, because you guys never talk to each other at school.
Fred pouted. Aren't you an adult? And hurried. He's pouted as like
guys talk at school?
and hurriedly chewed his food in his mouth, opposed to chewing it in his like armpit.
Okay, that's the end. Let's end this conversation here. Let's go, honey.
Mrs. Clarence smiled, and changed her coat quickly, and walked briskly to the car waiting for Mr. Fred. Ryan nodded, carrying her backpack, while Sue still had a sandwich, and the two walked together to the train station.
I want a sandwich.
I do too. You know what? That does sound quite nice. The deli that I'm working at is selling a pot roast sandwich, and I tried it today, and man, it is fucking yummy.
Something that sounded like it would be too like simplistic. Like I remember there was a place I used to go, it was like a Italian restaurant. They had like a chicken tender sub, and I thought, oh, that sounds overly simplistic, but it was like the best thing sandwich they had in the menu, in my opinion.
You don't say it often, but I love it when you say yummy. It's funny.
Fuck you.
It's a fun word.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yummy.
I never hear it except for you.
What? I'm the only person you know that says the word yummy?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I'm the only person that my coworkers know that says groovy unironically.
I like groovy.
Groovy's a fun word. I should add that to my vocabulary. I say it. I've watched too much bad creepypasta because now I unironically say in it a lot.
That is just fun.
It is a fun thing to say. I also say cunt a lot, which is less of a good thing to pick up from that.
I beg to
fine.
differ.
So the other day, someone was talking about Chuck E. Cheese, and I said we can't kill it to be searching our mascot. And no one understood.
They looked at you and they were like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
It's like to be normal.
They looked at you and got really angry because they were fans of pizza and pasta. They
Yeah.
like what your friend said about them.
They just looked at you like, saying weird shit, ain't it?
Oh, I'm fucking sorry.
The
Why
train.
did he do that stuff?
The train goes north, then back to the south. In the west, there is a majestic mountain scene. In the east, and is the endless whispering coast.
This is Sodor.
It has like mouths, like spewing words at you.
Yeah, it's like Yoshi's Island style mountains where it's like everything has a face for God knows what reason.
Nothing is better than feel how the waves pulse with the same ecstatic rhythms and watch dawn in the sea. That's a word. Just a few minutes later, the train will pass through the plains. The green pine trees on the road divide the sand and the sky in half. What?
Where are you?
Into half.
Into half. She's like going through like 12 different like biomes at the same time.
Look, they're the Wisteria twins.
A few students around the same age were whispering about them, just like the ocean.
Those oddballs, huh?
They keep talking. Ryan and Sue. What the fuck kind of name is Ryan? Can hear
Hold
what...
on.
Oh, it's the Germans.
Oh my
That's
god.
not right.
Ryan and Sue can hear what they said, but they just ignored disparaging talks.
They appear to be identical, as if they were plagiarized.
I'm sorry, what?
If their parents turned them into like a fucking like to their teacher after giving birth to them, and they were like docked points for plagiarism.
They got kicked out of the university.
I went upon saying, look, they're the Wisteria twins. Raptor says, we did it, boys. He said it. Air horn.
Or like maybe something like, oh look, another like creepypasta character, so original, guys.
Yeah.
They took it completely serious. Like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? What the fuck's a creepypasta?
I know you guys are gonna. You guys
See,
are
guys,
gonna...
this is why you have to have the copyright symbol, or else they'll copy your twin.
Yeah, they'll plagiarize your twin.
Honestly, this is probably one of those situations where they were like, someone who's like grasp of the English language probably is somewhat more limited than most.
Yeah.
And when they were trying to translate into English, like they're probably trying to think of another word.
They probably meant as if they were copied.
Yeah.
But they wrote
What if they
plagiarize.
were edgy and they said these are
Even then, that would be kind of weird. That would
Yeah.
be such an awkward thing to say.
Wow, who would have thought
And,
these identical twins are identical?
I will stick up for the author in one regard about, like you said, like, why are the names like Ryan and then Sue? Is that I've noticed that there are some, like, Asian countries, especially Thailand,
Yeah.
where it's like, you know, someone will have a very Asian sounding name, but then, like, in one movie, the one character's name is just Jane.
Yeah. Yeah,
The killer.
maybe. I don't know. It just sounds a little weird compared to Fred, Sue, and what was the other one? Clarence? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's like Tom, there's Bob, and then there's Reinhardt.
I would fucking love
like,
to be Reinhardt.
From that one episode of The Wild Thornberries, Pinga, and Tim. Tim's cute.
Okay. Well, who wants to voice Sue? Weirdo.
Okay, weirdos,
Funny.
you're the odd one out since you don't have twins like we do, asshole.
It's just fucking James.
Since you don't have twins, I thought Sue was one of the twins.
Yeah,
That's
she is
probably
one of the
a
twins.
translation thing.
Also, wait. Since you don't have twins like we do. Wait. The more I read it, the more my brain fucking breaks. So, like, I'm gonna move on.
Wait, are they really, like, they call them the Wisteria twins because they both, they're not twins of each other, but they're two people that happen to have identical twins as well?
I don't know, honestly. Sue
Honestly,
shouts.
though, like, it doesn't matter what country you're from. How are they the odd ones out?
Yeah.
Being twins, that's a rare thing.
That's not the fucking, like, the base stats. The base.
What's more rare, fraternal twins or just, like...
I think
know,
identical
twins.
twins are more common, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Sue shouted so loudly that the others were drowned out. Period. I fucking told you they were trying to write Rin, not Ryan. Ryan laughed.
Vince, it says fraternal twins are the most common type of twins.
Oh, really? That's weird.
Oh, because it was the other way around. I just think it would be funny to imagine they'll be picking on people like, look at these freak twins that look like each other. Nerds.
Everyone else is just
Yeah.
normal twins.
People can't even tell that we're related.
What fucking weirdos these people are.
Let's go. Let's go. And it's like 12 twins just all walk away.
Just like the
Yeah, it's
fucking,
like-
what's it called? The doctor from that Russian. How Dr. Lively they do that walk straight away? The twins walk away.
Rin laughed. Both continued walking. Where are they walking to? Aren't they on a fucking train?
Maybe they just walk. It's just.
Yeah, they're
Is
walking.
this like
on a train.
a Looney Tune thing? Like they step off, the train is still going. What? Oh!
Dude, they just walk off the train and the others like scream in panic. They just witness them die.
Just the train stops. They like climb back in. It's okay. It was deliberate.
At
Yeah.
the,
Wasn't there like a joke from that? Whereas, what was it called? Like Cyanide and Happiness, where this guy looks like he's at a movie theater and all these people are annoying him. That's it. I'm getting out of here. And it turns out he's on a plane. He opens it up and just like.
Yeah. At the station, also inside the city, thank you. Wherever you go, you will meet the Pine Forest.
I thought they were in the city.
Just shows
The
up.
Pine Forest.
The army of fucking like ints are fucking coming.
I misheard what you said. I heard wherever you go, you will meet the Pie Forest. So I looked up like, what the fuck?
I mean, that is a forest I would like to visit.
It takes about
Take us
5 minutes from here to walk to school. Who wants to voice
Who's gonna be Rin?
or Ryan
Oh,
or whatever?
it is Rin now.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said. I read ahead a little bit, and I was like, it was a pacemaker thing. They just misspoke.
Oh wait, that kind of got lost.
Let's split up.
What?
All right, gang, let's split up and look for clues.
Rin signaled to Sue to keep her distance after reaching the school gate.
Like, Fred, I don't want to explore the Pine Forest.
Sue walks slower, quietly watches Rin opens her wardrobe and talking to her friends from behind.
Sorry, what? A long distance.
Sue said to herself, as usual, Stella, hey, that's my dog's name. And the headmistress, Hoop? The headmistress, Hoop, wait for her in the hallway, as if they had something to say every day. So
Sue Wisteria, I hope you have a good explanation for this.
headmistress growled.
Ronald Weasley. This will be your soul.
Headmistress Growl. I
Headmistress
thought her name was
growled.
Goop.
Her hand holding a picture of an unknown face spraying paint on a school wall.
Of an unknown face.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Is it?
okay, I get it.
I got okay.
Don't you get it? It's a corrupt justice system.
Oh, they meant to say hop instead of hoop, but
And it's changed from headmistress to principal.
the guy translating has just decided to fuck with his cousin at this point. It's just like the characters will have no names.
It might be someone who. It might be an incident of someone not understanding that they're not the same thing. Like there have been times where I've seen people think that words like that are just like synonyms for one another, and they try to like break up the monotony of using the same thing over and over again.
Credit, dude. We're supposed to make fun of them.
Again, this is not on the author. This is on their
Probably the
translating cousin, because they've now repeated. Instead of just correcting it, they just wrote in the line again.
Yeah. So
What I have is like I don't know how much of that can be pinned on the original person who wrote it.
wait.
That's what I'm
Sue
saying.
wins.
This is on the cousin who translated.
Sue Wisteria, I hope you have. Yeah, it's just the same sentence over again. Wait, that's so
Although
weird.
it's said better this time.
Yeah, this is like their second attempt, and they just forgot to go back and write the other one, delete the other one.
But yeah, Vince, I'm saying like this is on the translator, not the.
I mean, maybe that was actually in. I don't know. I can't read Vietnamese. I don't
Well,
want to go
even
back.
if it was in the original version, you should think, I should correct this. That is my job here, after all.
I should proofread this a little bit.
Well,
He translated it flawlessly.
Again, that would be depressing.
Yeah. This. Oh jeez, people yelling.
I'm not
Anyway,
gonna that way.
so, was I Sue? Who was Sue?
That was me.
All right.
The person in the photo isn't me.
Sue tiredly rubbed the bridge of her nose with her hands. Stella had no problem, but the headmistress was indeed bribed by that bitch. That one over there.
Sorry, what?
Yes.
You've been bribed by
That bitch.
that bitch. It's just like some girl like saying they're eating her breakfast because she didn't have time at home. What did I do?
How'd you know?
Fucking the principal. Who's the principal?
Yes. This principal learned detective skills from West Memphis, Arkansas.
Blank was the principal.
Okay.
I'll wait for you at the office.
The principal waved her hand and went straight to the office. The girl named Stella roughly pulled Sue by the hand to follow Hop. For a moment, Judy Hop, Zootopia. Sue felt numbness like an electric current in her brain, and soon it disappeared. Curious eyes rushed towards Sue, but like on legs. But unfortunately, no one dared to step forward to help her. Some whispers in the hallway.
I have to say though, that I already do not like Sue, like as a serious criticism. So if you're trying to get the principal to believe you in this situation, it's saying like she's sighing, rubbing the bridge of her nose, and like calling another student a bitch, like talking down to the principal.
Well,
it's like, no, you're just being like a stuck-up cunt. Like you're not gonna get.
Well, she didn't. To our knowledge, she didn't say that out loud. That was just like a narration.
Yeah. It was
Also,
narration.
why is Stella dragging her?
I guess Stella was the bitch.
Maybe it's
I think so.
like the student who.
Just
The
like
hall monitor kind of thing, like they have some degree of authority.
or
Or
something.
maybe bullies just officially have authority in the school. Like,
Yeah, they have an official rank as bully in the fucking like school system.
Yeah.
Head
Johnny
bully.
took my lunch money. He's like, well, yeah, he's bigger than you.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah, we pay him $11 an hour to do that.
Someone's gotta toughen you up. Your dad isn't doing it.
Early and look, we just this is a necessary thing for your development, and we it's got to be early and often. That's how it works.
I'm not raising fucking snowflakes here.
Some
Get out there in the
whispers
real
in,
world.
some whispers in the hallway. Stella truly done it. Hadn't she never given a damn about about school?
Having heard,
She broke up with that bastard Charles.
Not
I
Charles
like
Oliveira.
that jerk's proclivity for violence. A wonderful fit. Stella, on the other hand, is extremely wealthy.
What any
Wait.
of you just said.
Yeah, that doesn't make it. And who are we blaming in this situation?
Was that a goblin?
From a distance, Ryan. I guess Ryan is a different
I'm just
character.
imagining like everything goes dark, but there's like the spotlight on this one suit. I am the goblin. Stupid.
It's a goblin exchange student.
This takes place in like one of those Isco Day or whatever whatever those stupid fucking animes are where they get transported to like a fucking fantasy world, and the fantasy world is just like the normal world except there is one goblin that goes to this school.
No, it's a reverse of that. The fantasy creature gets transported to the real world.
Yeah, it's just a goblin that got like reverse Isakadate or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, and the goblin's like, isn't this some bullshit?
From a distance,
How
Ryan.
old do you have?
Wait, how'd they fucking? They're going back to Ryan. Why? Ryan,
Don't
don't yeah.
think about it.
Watch the entire conversation. She wanted to punch Stella until that bitch was drained of blood.
Jesus Christ!
It's a little extreme for like framing your sister.
Okay, well, yeah, this is extreme. So, Alex, take notes.
You see, all I can imagine when I think of that is just like that scene from fucking Age of Ultron where fucking Hulkbuster is just rapid punching Hulk.
Yeah, Ryan or Rin's just a vampire. They're gonna drink all the blood up.
Okay.
But she just stood and stared blankly.
Ryan,
Right.
isn't that your twin? A friend leans against the wall.
The quotation stopped. So a friend leans
I
against
missed
the
that.
wall.
What? What?
What?
And this was whoever's
The friend.
Ryan.
In this regard, I support Stella. Or, wait, yeah, is this...
This
wait,
is a new
this the
friend. Blink. Voice this guy.
what's the friend?
Yeah. New friend.
In this regard, I support Stella.
Thank you.
This
Link.
case has been going on, so why not find someone to confess instead?
What?
What?
Ah, yes,
Okay,
it's
so-
really.
All right. I'm gonna try to translate, I guess. So the idea is that there was this case that was happening where someone did some vandalism. Stella pinned it on Sue,
Yeah.
and this person is saying that, look, this shit has been going on long. I would have it pinned on someone than and end this right now instead of like having it go on for any longer.
Yeah, this really is West Memphis, Arkansas.
I really like the idea of like using this logic in any other situation. Like, all right, well, this cold case has had no leads for about 3 hours now. Why don't we just grab someone off the street and make them confess?
Now, I'm not sure anyone needs a degree to be an expert.
It's high school logic.
Yeah,
I don't
I
mind.
get
It's
you.
not too over the top for me.
The
That's
other,
real. Actually,
I like
happened
Raptor's
once in
comment
an
here.
actual Case.
Goblin in the Great Big City, a new original series coming to CBS never.
damn. The other friend took the mirror, and stroked her hair, regardless of whether his word. Oh, it's translation thing. Okay, his words touched her or not. I don't. Who's Rin? There's so many voices.
Uh,
I think that was
I-
Link.
Like
I
was
don't
right.
know her.
Rin.
Like,
Rin walked away after the bell rang, but deep down she feels guilty and bitter. Those words turn into sharp arrows. The cold mail struck to Rin's self-esteem. Like
Literal arrows.
shot. Yeah, she was shot. Like, yeah, she was.
Who is this?
Her sister shot her with an arrow. Thanks for not helping me, bitch.
Yeah, it's like it's like one of those Japanese like anime things where it's like she's walking across the school campus and like she just randomly walks in front of like the archery range that all anime schools have.
Yeah, especially since you've been to the school every day for how long now, and you forgot that you're walking into the archery ring.
No, you see, what happened is...
No, see, this was a... Sorry.
She is the Full Metal Alchemist. She's converting words into sharp arrows.
See, if she was really an anime character, someone would shoot an arrow and she would catch it, then look them in the shadows would form on her eyes like, I'm not in the mood. And she would break the arrow in half with a bare hand.
I fucking hate anime, Jesus Christ.
Because, as we all know, arrows are slower than Jason Voorhees.
The bell rang. That was the end of a hard day of school. Not to mention, it was only the first day of this damn school year. The sun wait. I don't care. The sun shines through the shady tree canopy, creating tiny spots of light on the road surface. That was actually nicely translated. Ryan. And we're back to Ryan. Never mind.
How long has this case been going on?
20 minutes.
Well, yeah, and like Vince said, I don't think this is actually a case.
Yeah, probably.
It's just high school drama.
Yeah. Ryan and Sue walked together to the train station and waited for the next train. A familiar, calm atmosphere. It quickly broke by a threatened sound nearby.
Fuck! Give me everything you've got inside!
You've got
Give me
inside.
everything!
A man thrusts a knife into a blonde girl's neck. Well, she
Jesus.
can't do it now, dude. Like, why are you giving her commands and then stabbing?
Bro, man, you're supposed to rob them, then kill them. Oh, we practiced this!
Oh my god. Kill me then, she answered. With a knife in her neck.
Fuck off!
What?
Get away from me, you crazy slut!
What?
Get it?
He shouted
and pushed her
down the rail. Oh, like in front of the
What is going on?
in front of the
Wait.
train, I guess. What?
Sorry, right ahead. Go on, keep going.
Teke.
The twins were shocked, feeling that the situation didn't
Wait a minute.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, like, even they know it's like, what is he? Even though they're watching, what is he doing? It's like, why would you ask for money and then stab her before you get the money? It's
Like,
like,
yeah.
Someone dumb bitch.
Yeah, which part of the situation feels wrong to you? The fact that he is threatening and attacking this woman for money, or the fact that this woman just kind of like shrugged off getting stabbed in the neck?
There is literally everything wrong.
It didn't seem right because his technique was on God. We learned how to mug people in school, and we were experts at it.
This is like Iroh, like giving the mugger advice.
The people around chased the robber. The twins ran to help her. The
What?
blonde... What? I mean, there's not much you can do now. She got stabbed in the neck. The blonde girl wore a long, dark brown skirt and a gray sweater that looked dated. Her expression a purposeful gloom. Oh!
So it hasn't upgraded to a vial plate yet.
Yeah.
Whatever, read the next sentence.
The train crashed into her. Blood splattered. The body was strangely distorted.
Fuck did this thing get distorted?
Yeah, I think that might be a symptom of getting hit by a fucking train. Yes, it
Well, I mean,
happens.
Japan has Truck-kun, so I guess Vietnam has the train.
Train coon. It happens like
No, train trauma.
it happens like a slow footage. They witness it all. Blood was on the train. Their clothes everywhere.
Okay, so this definitely is an Asian story where, like, the human body apparently contains gallons of blood.
Yeah, it's like anime
Hold on,
where
hold
like
on.
every
Hold on.
yeah.
Keep going.
Her hand.
Sue Freeze. That's her last name. Her head.
He was very racist.
Say it.
Her face was black.
Hashtag cancel Sue Hysteria. Sue was blackface.
Her hand,
can't cope like
which
that.
Sue was holding, was still warm. The blonde girl's face was contorted with the head like a squashed pumpkin. The red liquid flowing vertically and stagnate. Oh, I guess it can flow vertically. It would just go down. But stagnant in one place, damp and still. The strong smell of blood rushing to their noses, enveloping the senses. Come on. You know, translator, it's in uppercase. A dreary death scene. Yeah, thanks.
Okay,
Thanks for
this
describing.
really went from 0 to 100.
Yeah, they
real
were just
quick.
like at school, and now it's like, oh, she
No,
was hit by a train.
Hate.
The sequence of events as they're laid out. We woke up. We had breakfast. We went to school. On the train ride there, we were kind of make fun of it. We didn't think much of it. My sister got framed for some bullshit. So someone got scraped.
Bean, will you stop coming in my damn room?
And then we were waiting at the train station, and this woman was mugged, and then she got pushed into the tracks. I tried to help her up, and the fucking train obliterated her, and I still have what's left of her in my hand right now.
Wait, I have,
Apparently, she was black as well.
Yeah, so is it true that only her hand was intact? Yeah, I still have it right here.
Yes.
I just read ahead and I have a question.
Oh boy.
No.
Let me get there first before you ask the question. When I get there, tell me what the question that it's this
Okay.
for. The train doors open. Some people scream in panic. Some called the police. Some blindfolded their kids.
Some ran for their lives.
Did the train run off the rails and was going on a rampage?
Was this the fucking beast from Solar Fallout?
Yeah, then the train got up. Yeah, they were running from the train because, as we all know, trains can just get up and leave.
I mean, this isn't just a train. This is train summer.
A few employees and security guards ran out to save the scene. Minutes.
What? Were they filming a movie?
No, it's too late. She's dead. I have her right here. Take her.
Okay, I had a question, but now I have more questions.
Yeah.
Um,
What? What are the questions like? I'm
My
so.
question is, how does this scene play out? Because they said they see her head, but apparently the train parks on top of her.
Maybe she was. No, you know what? It's not worth it. Not worth thinking about. Minutes later, the police investigate the scene of this scuffle.
Scuffle!
She fought the fucking train.
You can
Guess
now.
what? The train ran. The train won.
You can go now. Your mother is waiting outside. The policeman looked at them affectionately, sympathized with what they've been through. But who knows? He's watching something changing. What?
It's transforming. It's fucking Astro Train.
She's transforming into a train.
Again, like,
Astro Train here.
this girl gets mugged and stabbed and thrown onto the train rails, and like the police officer said like, "Oh my god!" And he looks at the two girls like, "Are you okay?"
I need you to recite everything that happened.
Raptor says one punch train.
It's the train from Sodor Fallout. My dog is going
This is
fucking
what
crazy.
happened after they injected this one.
Sue went out straight outside. Rin turned and started to leave. Is that your sister? The policeman put his hand in his pocket.
Turn again.
Yeah.
One of you guys.
That was you, Link.
Do a funny voice.
Yeah, she's a quiet kid.
Okay, awesome. Rin replied, "Please take care of her today. Today is a long day for both. For her and the train.
I need you to.
I need you to forget about the things that happened, alright?" Great job,
Yeah,
police
I
officer.
just saw a
You
woman
didn't see shit. You didn't hear shit.
on impact with a train, but I'll just forget about that.
I need you to look at this little pen right here.
Maybe,
It's a good
maybe,
job.
maybe the police officers threatening him. Like that was the whole thing. That they were arranged to like kill this one important lady. Like you didn't see shit. You didn't hear shit. You understand me?
It's the SCP cover.
You had the trains at SCP.
Yeah.
As soon as someone...
No.
As
The
soon as someone...
homicidal engine kerfuffle 1999.
The SCP is that if blood gets onto the rails on the railroad, the train will appear and squish whatever in front of it.
And super kill. Like if you're dead,
Super
but it only
kill.
works if you're like dying. Like that girl got stabbed in the neck. Remember? So she was already dead. But the train like basically came to finish her off.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
like...
so what-
The sad thing is,
What
I've
was
actually
the train's
seen
name?
some
Kevorkian?
It's like a fucking like it's like it's like a stage like more like a Mortal Kombat stage fatality where it's like he stabbed her in the neck then threw her in front of a fucking train.
Oh, it's what's that one game where they're like ragdolls?
I don't know.
SCP-3 million Kevorkian train.
Fucking hate God. We need to do an SCP stream. Those things are so fucking dumb sometimes.
Yeah.
Like
Honestly, I'd be up for that.
me and Link need to do one where it's just us ranting about fucking One Day
One Day
Breaks.
Breaks.
Yeah. Link, it's your line, by the way. Sure, Link.
Sure, I will.
Ryan get in the car feeling that what the police said was just a passing word, but she had no choice. Her mother, Clarence, which, I mean, that's not a girl's name, is it? Clarence?
It's Ray Clarence from
Oh
Cartoon
my
Network.
god, I need to hold my tongue here.
Started to drive. Clarence was so frightened the entire ride home that she kept asking questions that neither of them had time to answer. It was a harrowing experience, unlike the train thing.
Yeah, it was a harrowing experience. They're in a car that an Asian woman is driving.
I loved.
I'm
Oh,
not-
I love
Yeah.
racism.
I love the question that the mother asked.
Oh. I'll do. Vince, do you want to voice? I think you were voicing the mother. You were, yeah.
I wasn't. Oh.
You were doing just a normal lady voice.
And so you two decided to save her.
Clarence staring into nothingness.
Yes, we did.
Sue made an unintentional response. That's
What?
not.
Wait.
That doesn't. That okay. Response.
No, this who's?
I think
This
that's
is
you.
humans.
Are you sure? Now there's so many bad rumors swirling around us now. Look at what you have to do.
you fucking
Summoned
dummy.
the train.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, she's mad that she tried to save them.
Yeah,
Save
you
her.
tried to save a woman.
How dare you save this? You try to save this person.
She fell on the tracks. It's her own fault.
Everyone knew Clarence was just interested in her own interest. Thanks. So she frowned.
Ma,
I don't.
so
think
what
you-
if we're
you-
simply a bunch of obnoxious bystanders?
What? Rin was looking for a way to get rid of her rage. Mother of the Year award going to
Just love it.
Clarence. Reds.
Shut up! Don't speak insolently to me like that, and I will allow you to talk like that again.
She said. Clarence said. Clarence controls the ship. They're on a rocket ship now, as she always done.
I'm just imagining like she's driving the fucking Titanic through the streets of Vietnam.
No. It's like
It's a
Star Trek Vietnamese edition. Like, you two violated the Prime Directive. You are not supposed to interfere.
I like Anthony's comment of that one SCP, which is just the battleship Bismarck. It's not just the battleship Bismarck. It's also a giant squid monster.
Yes.
Which that's actually pretty metal sounding.
Oh, you remember that super hilarious, unironic? What was it? It was Among Us. That was an SCP. Remember that?
I hate that.
No.
I love when.
Let me tell you, people love that. What are you talking about?
I love when creepypastas and SCPs try to do like very topical and not easily dated in jokes, such as Among Us SCP or all those COVID r/no sleep stories, which have definitely not been dated at all.
I fucking love Dr. Bright. He's so funny.
Yeah, that fucking Jesus.
You remember
Christ.
when, what was it, Dr. Clef? Remember when he was just like some stupid self-insert fucking old POC character?
Yeah.
He had a katana and he had like a mask that kept changing like every time someone tried to take a picture of him.
That was Clef.
That sounds
Wasn't it
like
Dr.
Dr.
Clef?
Bright.
I don't know, to be honest. I don't pay attention to the Doctors except for Bright.
Bright's just annoying, so. Bright's just like a Rick and Morty self-insert in the SCP universe, so.
He's literally Deadpool,
Anyway.
but without anything that made Deadpool good.
When they arrived at the house, the sunset was slowly falling towards the horizon. It was falling out of the sky. And Rin and Sue
And Ren said, man, I guess day broke or something.
could only gnaw in melancholy in the room together all night. Clarence had heard about the incident at school as well, but she didn't bring it up and simply ignored it. Probably because her daughter was 5 inches away from someone who got hit by a train and exploded. Clarence.
Again, she had the viscera on her and she was holding their hand.
Yes.
Yeah, should probably go shower.
Yeah,
No.
She still has the hand.
they probably sprayed her down or something at the fucking scene.
This is a backstory for a JoJo villain.
They couldn't get it out of her hand. She just still has it.
It sounds like a fucking My Hero Academia character.
She got all the way home. What if she got all the way home and didn't realize that she still had it in her hand?
Oh,
That's
wow.
what happened.
Can you not get it away because of like rigor mortis? No, she won't let go of the hand.
I like
What?
it's like that fucking scene from Eyeless Jack where he's like holding a kidney for at least a minute and a half and then looks down and is like, oh, that's a kidney in my hands.
That's what
Oh,
happened
this-
in the
it's mine,
freaking,
too.
in the first issue of the Boys comic.
Oh, where he just like, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I remember that, yeah.
I remember that, yeah, too.
Yeah. Huey just has his girlfriend's arms in his hand.
It's
Now you just
been
remind me of a less humorous version of that when Rambo's talking about how no, I'm confusing it with a real story from someone I know. Shit, that's not
Wait,
funny.
Rambo,
No,
my friend in real life.
There was I have a friend, one of my friends. I think their father fought in Vietnam, and
Oh.
they told me a story about how they were like running into like they were, basically he got sawed in half with machine gun fire,
Jesus.
and he was trying to carry him back, and he didn't realize that half of him was gone until they like got the chopper. Because why am I laughing? That's not funny at
Yeah,
all.
that's fucked up. It's,
Honestly, though, with how you said that and mentioning Rambo, just made me think of that episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where Frank's talking about like these things that he witnessed in Vietnam. Like, what? No, you're just describing Rambo.
I never thought
but Clarence, oh yeah.
I can give a Vietnam story, but I don't know if that.
Claire, where the fuck are we? Oh, it's been 3 days since the fatal Oh no, don't. I'll get copyright struck.
No, not a ringtone.
It's been 3 days since the fatal incident on the train. The twins have only been absorbed in their studies to forget the shock of that day. I don't think you would be going back to school immediately. Clarence carried a large box into their room and said, Vince? Oh, Vince.
I think Vince is gone.
Link, do your
I'm
best.
going to take out this scrap.
Mom, isn't it my bike?
Everyone knew the Everyone knew the bicycle was a gift from Fred to both of them. So Sue dashed to try to seize the box in which the car's parts were taken. What?
Wait, is it a bike or a car?
It's a car. It's a car that folds into a bike. It's like
Transformer.
yeah, that's what the joke I was gonna make. That was a really good.
Okay, but yeah, everyone knew.
Yeah, everyone in the world.
What's that? It's the iconic
Clarence,
2 bike.
but Clarence stopped her immediately. Just you can do it. Till he gets back.
Well, I'm afraid it won't work, so let's start riding a bike together with your sister. Don't make me upset. Don't make me upset any longer since the day has been so terrible. That doesn't make any sense.
That's stupid, but okay. Clarence
Wait, so-
turned away.
I thought this was 3 days later. Has this day been terrible as well?
Yeah, this day. Yeah, it's not explained in the story, but like today, the mom witnessed like a plane crash in front of her house.
Yeah. Here's my question: is this a bike or the car? Because they're talking about riding bicycles together.
No,
Are
they're
they
talking about
scrapping
riding
the-
a bike together. Do
Yeah.
they want a tandem bicycle?
They're all gonna piggyback.
It's not actually established, but in this story, Clarence is actually one of the characters from In the Hills, in the Hills, the city, and she just witnessed an entire town that had formed themselves into a giant just explode onto the ground. By the way, go read Clive Barker's Books of Blood. It's a fucking good horror story. It's got good horror stories in it. That one's fucking crazy too. But anyway,
Sue didn't bother.
where the fuck am I?
Sue
Oh,
didn't
Sue
bother.
didn't bother. Oh, welcome back. Apparently, Clarence just took their bike for no reason.
But we're not clear if it's a bike or a car.
Yeah. Sue didn't bother arguing with her mother anymore. She just upset. Not because of the bike. Clarence didn't care.
I'm just upset.
Clarence just didn't care of Sue's feelings all the time. Rin lay on the bed, a sense of shortness of breath growing in her chest, thoughtfully looked up at the ceiling. She was no longer troubled by the vision of the crash, the blood, the blonde
Rin.
girl's dead expression. What?
Oh, yeah,
Rin,
because that's
Rin,
something
you
that
need
you
to
get
breathe.
over in a matter of
Breathe.
days.
A matter of hours. Instead,
Rin.
she was overcome with a weird sense of anticipation that she had never experienced before.
Oh,
She said-
fuck off.
She's starting out puberty a bit.
She can tell that Pokemon over there has a super effective move.
I was wondering, so like, why do boys look more
Attractive.
attractive to me nowadays? What's going on?
Sue entered the restroom to wash her hands
Wait,
in
I
her
just
room.
remembered something.
What?
What?
They're 17. They're not going through puberty.
Yeah, I forgot.
Hey, some people are
Late
bloomers.
bloomers, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, these guys are late bloomers. It's just a coincidence that like this horrific train accident occurred right as they were hitting puberty.
Or maybe
It's
like a
train.
fucked up sociopath, and that's what. This is what I'm into. Okay, I get it now.
That's
Oh
cool.
my god.
People let all of their ideas out whenever they go to the bathroom. All of their
Yeah,
ideas, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
She was.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, man.
It's a weird word for it, but alright. She was surprised since the image of the hand was still haunting her mind.
Because it's still in her hand.
Yeah, she still has it.
It was the blonde girl's hand. The hand on the bathtub. Oh, I guess it's a ghost now. She was
She should
astonished.
have flushed it down the toilet.
She was astonished to see the hand because she was clothed like lightning.
What?
and assumed she was being crazy. I don't understand. Okay. But the hand was still there, and she turned around. It had grown larger. It's like,
Longer.
Grown longer. Which, I mean, that's also funny, but she dashed to her room, terrified, without saying anything to her sister.
So was the hand like creeping after her like Cousin It from the Addams Family?
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah. Cousin It's just on the ground.
No, Cousin It was the hairy thing.
Oh.
It was called the Thing. The hand.
Thing was hand. Thing was hand. What is wrong with me?
Thing is hand. Things, however, do not end there. Thank you. Rin, looking at the sidebar on this story, it indeed does not end here.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Rin threw her coat on a chair that faced the window and went to bed as the clock struck 9 o'clock. Thanks.
She was like standing at the foot of her bed. All right. Right. Doom. No!
She turned.
It is exactly 9 o'clock.
Then she noticed someone seated on the bed and leapt to her feet. There was no one in the room, but the shirt was now on the bed, and the chair was facing her bed rather than the window. Ooh.
Oh,
Like, that's a ghost.
Oh my god, it's like Raptor's here with us. Rin became... That wasn't mean. He does that. He does that stuttery thing all the time.
it's a gay person.
Rin became frightened and ran to the bed. Sue hid under the blanket because she didn't want to answer. Maybe they have been haunted leave by the fact that they had witnessed someone die. It was probably hallucinations, but thereafter they feel nothing but a weird sense of pleasure. There was something inside them died that day.
She got possessed.
Oh, by a ghost.
Like, there's a fucking ghost, man.
Things continued to go that way until Saturday, and everything were still not fine at all. Hello, we'd like to see Mrs. Clarence. The voice over the phone came through loud enough to be heard.
Well, good. The phone's working.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Clarence. Who are you?
Clarence spoke up, feeling an indescribable uneasiness in her.
I am feeling unease. I hope my performance conveyed that.
I am an employee of the hospital. Your husband, Fred, is in the hospital with an accident injury. What?
Thank you for being so specific.
Yeah, an accident injury.
Fred was involved in a fucking car accident. I didn't say that.
That's not what I said, ma'am. He actually had an accident.
Ma'am, how did you know what kind of accident it was? I'll be right there.
I am calling the police, ma'am.
Why is your
Now hold on a second. I'm coming right away.
Hold on a second. I don't believe you.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You're pulling my leg. I know. Is this a prank call? Are you trolling me?
pics or it didn't happen?
Clarence hurriedly put on her overcoat and took the key from her pocket. She didn't know that the kids was
there. They're gonna send her a picture of his mangled fucking body, and it's like, okay, Photoshop exists, all right. You can't fool me. And it's like, okay, well let's bring it to the fucking body. It's me. Oh, so you brought an actor to imitate my husband and then beat him up a little bit. You think I was born yesterday?
I don't know why, but when my dad got ran over by a car, he sent me a picture from the hospital of his mangled face.
I don't know if you're being serious or not.
I'm being serious.
Jesus.
Damn.
His face wasn't that bad, surprisingly, but it was. I don't know why he sent me.
I lived, bitch. Holding the...
way you say that, like, nice try, you're gonna have to do better than that next time.
Holding the bicycle handlebar, Rin took Sue to go outside for a better mood.
I've been trying to kill that fucker for years. He's always one step ahead. I thought I had it, and he like took a picture of Tommy like, that's the best you can do, son.
Link,
That like just tells us about something horrible that happened to his father once, and your immediate like thought is, oh, you're secretly trying to assassinate your father.
I'm
Link.
talking about the way that freaking Violent said it. Made it
It's just, a
sound like
meme.
that.
It's just a meme online. But now that I've got that in my head, I like just
It's like, Dad,
cut,
it's okay. You don't have to send me a picture.
cuts to
No,
Link
no.
killing his
I'm
dad.
sorry, man, but in my official headcanon, Link and his father, for some reason or other, have been trying to like murder each other for decades, for years.
Oh, wait.
Link thought he had the one up, and his dad is just too good.
Now this movie is shit. But have you guys ever seen Hot Rod?
No.
No.
Yes,
What?
yes. That movie's awesome. Fuck you. That
What are you
movie.
talking? I didn't hear. What was it?
The
Hot Rod, the movie.
yeah, the one with that one actor. I don't remember the name of.
Oh, you're talking about that? What was it?
The one who looks kind of like Jesse Eisenberg.
It's like Adam Sierras or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, but like in the movie, his dad's like constantly attacking, like trying to toughen him up.
Oh yeah, at the end they fight and he breaks his arm.
And at the end, like he gets like a shuriken in the shoulder. He's like, "Was that a ninja star?" His dad's like, "Uh huh."
Holding the the kids was there and heard the whole conversation. Holding the bicycle handlebar, Rin took Sue to go outside for a better mood. My
Yeah,
cheeks
that'll
hurt.
do it.
Yeah. Like,
Trying to find if I could find the picture.
I don't want to see it, Lee.
Jeez.
It's not for you guys, for me. I just want to make sure I didn't imagine this.
I just want to revel in all my close victories.
I almost got him that time, boy.
Yeah.
And now I'm sweating because I'm wondering, oh, Dad's gonna retaliate at some point. I better value my life while I still have it.
Canonically, Link and fucking his dad are going to end this rivalry with a duel on top of a volcano.
In all
I just
seriousness, I am very happy to hear your dad's doing all right.
Yeah.
How long ago was it?
It was like maybe a year.
Okay.
Oh wow!
He had to have like surgery, and they put like a plate in his face to reconstruct his nose.
Jesus Christ!
Glad-
How bad was it? Like did someone like hit him or it was just...
Yeah, he was like trying to cross the street,
Oh,
and
okay.
a car hit him.
Damn.
What happened
and
to
then-
that fucker?
My dad got like $5,000 from him, I think.
$5.
That's not nearly enough, I don't think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's shut up money. That's not.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Especially if it's like if he had to have surgery. That $5,000 probably didn't pay for that.
That didn't cover shit.
It might have been $5,000 after everything was settled.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, it's-
But like, it was funny because my dad told me like at a later date, he was like, "Yeah, I didn't even realize how like bad it was. I tried to get up and run away."
oh, shit.
Yeah, he was running from the mob he thought was attacking him.
See,
Thought
I'm
it was a
just
hit.
imagining this duel between the two of you now over the volcano. Like he throws you over the side of this bridge that you're on. It's like, ow! Oh, are you okay? Yeah, just it's solid rock down here. This volcano hasn't been active in like 100 years.
Oh.
So basically, you're saying it's like Tekken, where it's like his dad's got him in his arm, he just throws him off like a plate. So like, if you want to defeat me, son, you're gonna have to work harder than that.
Link and his dad are in like a fucking Tekken-esque fucking battle to the death.
I lived, bitch.
As maybe like 50 years from now, your dad's gonna be like, "Oh, you finally defeated me, son," and then you're like, "I'm gonna walk up to, okay, now I gotta find a volcano I can throw you into."
Yeah, I'm just a man named Sue.
It's a good reference, too.
When I was 3.
Alright, so where the fuck were we? Yeah, I bet that will be fine, Link.
And then fucking what's her name? Like, well, Clarence says like, "Oh, not if I have anything to say about it. I'm getting the insurance money one way or the other."
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, you back in here, Link?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it me?
Yeah, I bet
Yeah.
that will be fine, is your line.
Oh. I bet Dad will be fine.
Rin reassured Sue, but there was no reply. Each cycle of the bicycle slowed down. The sunlight spread gently on the road. The autumn sun was full and gentle.
Is that what you call it when you like? You call it a cycle when you
Yeah, I don't know.
pedal,
I would just say rotation, to be honest, but like, yeah, I don't know.
or each pedal
Yeah.
or something like that.
Maybe let's just keep going because
Yeah.
we're going on 2.5 hours now.
Yeah,
True, true.
fair. The scene was so peaceful, as if it had calmed down after all the bad things had happened. Rin stopped the car in front of a familiar ice cream parlor. I guess it is a car. I don't fuck.
Wait,
It is a transformer.
Call.
Link, it's back to you, bro.
Sorry, I'm looking.
You're so looking.
Um,
How often do you talk to your dad where you're like looking for it for like 5 minutes of scrolling?
My dad has
a
like
year ago.
my dad has like 80 different phone numbers.
Oh, Jesus.
The
Decepticons.
I will get
Enough.
copy struck.
Are you coming with? Is that it?
Rin fidgeted with Sue's unhappiness.
What?
Sue shook her head and looked to the side. Then a familiar
playing you.
voice caught their attention, consisting of two girls with a bit of a retro style. The taller and more powerful one spoke up.
Whoa! Painted on the wall. Left a girl to death. Left a girl to death in the subway, bro. It's now worth it because your father's accident.
Stella grinned and slammed Sue into the ground. Like Rampage Jackson style body slammed her into the ground. Stella. It's like
that's
again,
right.
Jesus.
Don't put a stop to it. Your father isn't much better than the rest of us, you know.
Rin,
That's where you're wrong, dude.
Rin replied with pride. Like the fucking character from Full Metal Alchemist showed up. Rin was well aware that neither she nor Sue had any prior fighting experience, despite the fact that they had at least 4 minor brawls from their childhood to maturity.
So they beat up some they said like minor brawls, so they beat up children. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but they did that. They did
from
that.
It's Always Sunny.
They did that challenge where they fought 200 kindergartners. Challenge was ready.
Smash Bros.
So this takes schoolyard brawls like that, where it's like organized, so it's like Dagestan.
Yeah, they know how to attack soft points and use locking moves to neutralize bullies in this exchange.
So it is Dagestan.
Yeah, they're using like Kimura's shit.
Okay, so they do have fighting experience. They know about like attacking pressure points and using locks.
Yeah,
Send me look.
I mean,
You have problem with me, Stella? Send me location. Send me location.
Sue was in anguish as Stella continued to step on her arm.
No,
I am in
sorry,
anguish.
dude. I didn't notice my foot. But where did this ragged carpet come from?
That's a good zinger. She's like, high five. Ba-bam.
Yeah, dude.
Stella, like, it's Randy. Randy shows up. He's like, whoa, that was a good zinger. Stella chuckles.
Oh my god, it's like a hostess
Stella
singer.
is so fucking cool and with the retro style that she just held her hand up and like someone will come out of nowhere and inevitably hug her.
Sue didn't care. She got up and attempted to stop her rage, because if they fight here, the twins will face a slew of negative consequences.
Okay, so does she not care or is she enraged?
Yes.
Don't know. Ran into you again. Link.
Sorry.
Stella, you know Livermore.
You know Livermore. Stella, you know Livermore isn't too big to hold a scum like you.
Yeah, that's why I'm
I'm
here.
sorry, what?
Yeah, I know. Rin standing like a protective barrier in front of Sue. Isn't she stepping on her arm though? And she be on top of it?
If she's stepping on
Yeah,
her.
she's on her.
No, wait.
Stepping on her sister too, trying to protect. Like, hey, leave my sister alone. Like, you're on top of me too, you asshole.
Is this
Oh, wait, no, it did say she got up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Is this supposed to be like Liverpool?
Liverpool. Yeah, it's Darren Till instead.
Whoa, are you sure you don't know who my parents are, bro?
Stella smiled. The
My
fear.
dad owns a dealership.
My dad owns a dealership.
The fury on her face from earlier is still visible. It's merely that she's a worm taking money from her parents.
I can buy and sell you. Literally.
Do you have any idea what caused your father's accident? I believe I've contributed significantly. He's driving perfectly, but I accidentally blew the horn.
Wait, somebody trying to murder him! Police!
Crashed against the tree.
These schoolyard.
Sorry, what?
These schoolyard bullies. Intentionally
It
made
literally
this.
Officially.
It literally says LOL.
Officially. I don't care what fucking stories come before or what stories come after. These characters win the award for best creepypasta bullies ever. Ready to eat shit. The Clockwork Bullies, fuck them. This bitch is like, oh, by the way, I'm the reason why your dad almost died. I was driving behind him, and I blew the horn.
Holy shit! Holy fuck!
Fucking checkmate, man. These guys rock.
Holy
You
shit!
should have seen his expression back then.
So first and foremost, these bullies intentionally tried to murder this girl's this classmate's dad in this car. And then two, during this exclamation of this, which is happening in person, she is looking at her in the face. She has the audacity to say "lol" in real life.
These characters are so. I love these characters. I want to spin off with Stella and this bully gang. Like, can you imagine these girls being in in a fucking Jeff the Kill story? The shit that they would do, and Jeff wouldn't be able to do a goddamn thing.
Maris gloated. Said the one next. Said the one next to Stella.
What kind of name is Maris?
I have no fucking idea.
I love Anthony's comment here. Even Stephen King boys would go, whoa, what the fuck, bro?
Holy shit, Stu.
Ran your fucking dad into a tree pussy.
Pissed. Another loser is as loyal to Stella as a dog.
I'm sorry, but you just now I know this make me think of the Toxic Avenger bullies. Remember? So fucking ran that kid off a road and ran over his head. All that's missing is okay, we need to go. Let's kick these guys' asses. No, I gotta go to church tomorrow. Oh, okay, sorry.
Holy shit. Sue appeared to know what was going to happen next, yet she was still trying to reclaim the situation.
What did you said? Who do you think you are talking to me in that way?
Maris,
Dad owns a dealership.
Maris tightened her lips.
Who?
I think this is Stella? Oh, no. It's, Sue. There just isn't
looks like Stella isn't very good at teaching her dogs. Or does she need to send in the training camp? Send in the training camp! That's a good idea. Bark to thanks me, little royal dog.
Once she spoke up, Sue never let anyone down.
Bark to thanks.
I don't think that means
hey,
if you
Faith.
think of me.
Hey, how's it going, Faith?
Whenever Sue spoke, let me tell you, you could trust her with anything.
Whenever Jeff's mom said anything, it was final. The mocking smirk on Stella's face started to fade at that point. What?
Wow. Maybe I should do something new, like fucking your mom.
That's not what she said.
I misread. It was an honest mistake. Like
I read it as
firing,
fucking too, to be fair.
Yeah.
like firing your mom.
How
From
old is
what?
Stella?
How
Stella's
much
like
power does this girl
25.
have?
Stella's like 35. Sue's peak seemed to have been attained by Stella's comment. She attempted.
Sue speak sounds a bit rude.
I'm about to say, yeah, it's like,
I'm so
oh,
scared.
whoa.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Whoa.
I'm scared too. Faith. She attempted to remain cool and in control. She smiled as she looked at Stella's face, but only wanted to slam her fist into the ground and make its blood flow into rivers and lakes. Her
You know,
What?
But Sue is not the only one thought that. Rin rushed out. Wait, they're outside. Rin's adrenaline was pumping. She landed a strong punch on Stella's face with this body.
with
This body right here.
this one right here. This one. Look
This-
at it.
this
Look
one.
at it.
This is my body.
I will use all of my body thoughts and fucks on it. The sound was
Times one each my
the
We
sound
found the Sonic one.
Bioman, look in
Yeah.
the chat when you get a chance.
Welcome, Faith Cameron. Hey, you're not a rap.
So you can see how this knockout played out.
Oh, in the chat. Awesome. Thanks. Okay, where the fuck? Okay.
So this girl has had no experience into fights, but she could beat up this girl who literally like just chokeslammed her onto the ground.
The sound was as decisive as if she had thrown all of her effort into it. Stella collapsed in a flash, like she exploded. Stunned by the pain, unable to stand. This
Was this
fucking
bitch Derek? Was this bitch Derek lose all of a sudden? Like what
It's
happened?
just Francis Ngannou just swung on her.
Did you just punch me?
But that wasn't the reason she gave up. Stella's rage bottled... What? Wasn't the reason she gave up. Stella's rage bottled up like a frail animal trying to risk its life. She lurched forward and grabbed Rin by the legs. Rin pressed her to the ground, punched her another beat. Stella grabbed Rin's hair, but the pain was gone now. Oh, she's having her Jeff the Killer thing.
Berserker Fury.
Yeah.
She's activated her devil trigger. Oh no.
She's free of pain.
She has become the murder. She didn't even have to use all of her power. Stella was punched in the face by one, and Maris was punched by the other. What? she like punching with both arms, just swinging on both of them.
Okay. No, like you used to watch wrestling. You know that spot where it's like back and forth punches, where it's like it goes really slow and it looks unrealistic.
Like
Like, I'm just like Hulk Hogan style punches, like the cross training line, like.
And Hogan's like, oh no, brother. That's Macho Man.
Close enough.
Maris coughed up blood and
I
took...
think the Ghost of Macho Man will legitimately kill me if I said that he was anything like Hulk Hogan. I'm not care for that.
He showed
I take
up.
that back.
Did Macho Man hate Hulk?
Yes.
Maris coughed up blood and took a step back. Instead of grabbing some stones and throwing them at Sue... What?
Jesus.
Wait, wouldn't that be... I don't care. Oh, no, that's right.
Lethal.
When Rin's rage reached a boiling point and Maris realized she couldn't fight back, Maris waved her hands. What the fuck kind of name is Maris? Signaling one of them.
No.
Wait.
Keep reading.
Wait, signaling one of the team's big boys to come out. This guy, she like summoned to stand to fight for her.
Oh my god, no.
Oh my god, no fucking way. This guy looks exactly like the robber from the subway. No, he is the robber. That's why the cops couldn't catch him, because of Stone's money.
Oh my god! It was all connected all along.
I'm flabbergasted.
We hired him to do it because fuck you. We knew your dumbasses would try to save her, and when she got ran over by a train, just because we thought it'd be funny to see you traumatized.
Oh my god.
Thanks, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream, Faith.
God, these bullies are awesome. I love these guys.
Oh my god, it's PT Boomer.
Rin was punched in the PT Boomer. Rin was punched in the stomach and knocked to the cold ground. Rin raised her hand, her face smeared with blood. Oh.
What's the matter? Girl, are you ready to fight? You got no shame when my sister, Maris, is bleeding. Ain't it?
Rin's collar was grabbed by him. Oh, this is Sue, I guess.
Oh, you don't have no idea who you are talking to?
Sue rushed over.
This is the South, apparently.
Sue rushed.
Keep going, please.
Sue rushed over to that brat and repeatedly punched him in the Just punched him. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, straight to the arteries.
Hit it.
Causing him to cough up blood. Sue smirked as she saw them all lying on the ground, lying as in telling lies.
Such a boring cowards. Rin, let's go.
Because of the complaints from neighbors, some security guards in the nearby area arrived on time. Taking the opportunity, Rin took Sue's hand and ran to the bicycle. Oh.
Damn it!
Someone said, and it's not really explained. Sue was taken aback by her.
It was fucking Stella like, God damn, we lost!
God damn it, we had this whole plan.
Wait, read what happens next.
Wait,
read what happens
Sue
next.
was taken aback by her, so Rin grabbed 2 ice cream sticks and handed them to Sue before speeding away on her bike. She ride it faster as if someone chasing her from behind was behind like a criminal.
So wait, yeah, we gotta get out of here before we get arrested. But wait, ice cream?
Wait, I have to get out of here. Actually, you can stay here. The twins
I need
got...
my daily dose of lactose.
Wait, the twins got out of the bike and began walking together after running a few blocks. Rin spoke up to break the silence. Like...
Are you alright? Did you get hurt recently, huh?
This is what the fucking scene from Anchorman, like, ooh, that escalated quickly.
Rin used...
You
Rin-
look scared.
Rin used one hand to wipe the blood from her face.
Rin, do you have any idea Stella is?
They don't know her.
Sue looked down.
It's like, who even was that? I don't know. What was he talking about?
I think they confused us for someone else.
And she's been bullying them for years and she still doesn't know who she is.
They've had like 4 brawls or whatever.
4 brawls. You know, I almost killed your dad. I traumatized you. It's like, I'm sorry, do we know you?
I like to imagine that, like, This is just another bitch named Stella. Like some other lady unrelated to the one that's bullying them.
No, she's Stella with a cat. Look, one L in her name is silent. Get it right.
Sue looked down. Rin. Link.
I don't give a damn. Are you hurt?
I like how Rin's voice has gone from like a normal voice to like Macho Man.
No, it's I'm like Kakarot. That was a good battle.
Rin.
I don't give a damn. Are you hurt?
Rin breathing.
Kakarot.
Rin breathing difficult.
Just a little bit.
Sue ignored the wound. Sue's face was covered in blood, and the bleeding on her head appeared to be extensive.
It looks painful.
Rin mentions.
Okay, so bleeding profusely from the head. You know, what she's really saying here is,
Yeah. Why don't you just
you'd
maybe
probably
it
be
was just,
fine by now.
maybe
If
there's
you
just a fantasy.
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
that like they think they walked away, but they're just lying in a broken vehicle?
Yeah, that's hilarious because they just got the shit kicked out of them by 3 people.
What they don't know is Sue was actually Ric Flair, so she was just using a razor blade that she had hidden.
Mm-hmm.
You'd
Like, do you
probably
really?
be
You
fine
literally
by
just
now.
stubbed your toe. Why'd you have to cut their forehead? Like, it has trauma.
You'd probably be fine by now if you just let me get thrown.
Sue grimaced.
That sounds great.
Rin realized all the things Stella did to Sue was all her fault. No, they were not. How was it any of your fault?
If I had just given Stella my lunch money that day, that girl on the train tracks would have never been violently murdered, and my dad would not be in the hospital.
This high school girl who could apparently get their mother fired.
But Sue, on the other hand, was silently guarding her. Like, wait, but wasn't Rin the one guarding her? I don't care. She was once protected all the time, but Rin ignored it. ...
Don't tell Mom that I was hit. Instead, tell her that I fell.
The Great Wall that protects us from the wildlings of...
The wall.
Was
The
you
wall.
fucking East Germany?
She's talking about the Great Wall that stops the Mongols from going in.
What,
No,
huh?
I'm imagining it is the Berlin Wall. Don't turn down yet. I'm still up here.
No, keep going, keep going.
From the wall. Where the fuck are we? Sue's words hurt Rin's heart more and more, realizing that the wall they've been building for so long is becoming increasingly thick. Yeah, it was made by giants and Bran the Builder.
I'm sorry.
Is it like an official wall that's on this like Taiwan wall?
It's the
No.
Thai wall.
Oh,
Fuck you.
it's the Trump wall.
When
That madman, he said it was just gonna be on Mexico. It's everywhere. It's sentient.
It blocked off California too.
that's it.
Someone tries to write an SCP because they want to protest Trump, and it's like a sentient wall.
I was gonna make
They,
that
like,
same
keep
joke that
growing,
it
like-
just sounds like an SCP joke. Sentient wall that just like is constantly growing.
And like it somehow knows where every single border.
Wait, what the fuck? When Rin looked out the hospital window, she noticed that the leaves had all fallen due to the strong wind. Oh, okay, they're out there. They're seeing their dad. That would have been good to know. I thought she was in the hospital now. Fred lay there, his eyes sparkling as he looked up at them. He was a vampire. Clarence waved her hand to tell the twins to go to the car park and wait for her there.
Where the car's playing.
I think it was
Oh,
someone who voiced Fred.
Oh, that was me.
Oh,
oh my God.
Clarence. Oh, Clarence?
Fred softly called her name.
I need to stop reading it. I'm sorry. Sleep, honey. Sleep.
Clarence smiled a
Clarence.
wicked, twisted smile.
She really is trying to kill him.
Yeah.
I was joking about it.
The mom's in on it too.
Yeah. Everyone in this story is evil.
Oh my god, keep reading.
Clarence. Oh, Blink, read your line.
Clarence.
He closed his eyes slightly, his voice weak. Clarence brushed his eyelids down with her hand. She gently... Nothing. Take her hand and turned off the ventilator. She's just a murderer.
Jesus Christ!
Everyone in this town is just a serial killer.
She just saw like we missed out the part that got cut out. Like she gets a phone call, like Stell's on the other end. Yo, is he dead? Yes, master. She's dead. She's dead.
It's like this isn't even their mom. This is like some impersonator that Stella has hired to pretend to be their mom.
No, it is her mom. It's like Stella's so powerful. Her reach and influence is so widespread. This has all been some kind of weird chess game she's been playing with these friends that she bullied. She got her mom on it. Yeah, dude, everything's going according to plan.
It started to rain. Rin heard a voice calling her name as she got into the car. The voice was quiet, but it sounded shrill. As she returned her gaze, she became frustrated. It was her father, Fred. Her mother.
Is it quiet or shrill?
I don't know. Her mother and Sue. Her mother doesn't get it. Oh, and now why not just call her Clarence? And Sue saw her running to her father and brought an umbrella. I don't know who this is. Random person. Oh,
I think this is supposed to.
Rin.
It says he, so maybe it's. Oh, wait.
No,
Rin, yeah,
no,
Rin.
Oh, it's Ren. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad.
He was lying on the ground, and he appeared to have yanked the ventilator out.
He did it.
She was scared as she looked at him. Sue and her mother used the umbrella to shield him. He seemed, ... as if he had known he would die. What?
What the fuck?
Most. Random. This is God speaking, so ...
Most of all,
Most of all.
family.
Yes. Rin, I guess?
Yes.
Family is the first choice. Like, these are strangers that are, like, poking their heads in and, like, giving unwanted commentary. Like, who the fuck are you? My dad's dead. Why didn't you help?
Rin choked, tears welling up in her eyes, then looked at Sue. Sue hid her tears behind her hand and lower her face. Then he gave Clarence his slight grin. Only she knows the meaning of it. Clarence acted like she've known nothing and start a fake cry.
Wait,
the dad's on it too. The dad's in the conspiracy too. What is this weird game?
where's the he's the fucking dad?
Okay, so I'm gonna get in a car accident. You're going to turn off my life support and kill me.
Then I'm not gonna die, and then I'm gonna pretend to die.
Is this just some really elaborate, like, insurance scam? Is that what's happening right now?
Okay.
It's gotta be.
Okay, I'm gonna say this now because we're still not all the way through the story. All that talk at the beginning about most of the problems coming from translation. No, this story was probably bad in its original language too.
What are you talking about? This is one of the best things I've ever read. I love this so much.
Okay, this high school girl's gonna cause me a car accident, and I'm gonna get badly injured. Then you're gonna visit me at the hospital and turn off the life support. I'm gonna live. Then you're gonna drag me to the parking lot, and that's when I'll wink at you right before I die.
Wait,
This is all just an elaborate plan to get the daughters to kill themselves. They don't like them.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
I still think that Stella is the ringleader. She's such a skilled and effective genius of a bully that all of this is being done just to fuck with these two girls.
this is like This is like a Batman Who Laughs type plan, where it's like there's so much shit going on that he could clearly never have had encountered.
Oh my god! No, keep reading, keep
Oh my
reading.
god. Clarence acted. Who would have thought that would be his last line? Fred closed his eyes. Those were his last lines. So he's dead. Fred closed his eyes. The raindrops falling. I don't know. Falling onto the umbrella mixed with tears of both. The wind brought cool water. It was impossible to distinguish between tears and rain. I mean, I feel like you could probably tell the difference. Fred's
Those
funeral.
were his last line.
Those were his last lines in the story. I'm telling you, reader. I know
Yeah.
you. Look, I know you really were. Like, you
attached
loved
to
Fred.
Fred.
He became a fan favorite character. I'm sorry, his character is dead now. You're just gonna have to accept it.
Mr. Fred is dead.
Fred.
Freddy's dead. That's what I said.
Yeah, Fred's dead. And it's your fault. You didn't love him enough. Fred's funeral took place in pain, depression, and loss. He was buried in a simple coffin. Black suits went in and out to visit Fred. I don't care. He was an honest, caring person. Caring and caring
He was honest,
person.
caring, and caring. He really cared.
Twice the caring of a normal person.
That's how you know he was really caring, because they
Person.
emphasized it by saying it twice.
For his family, now loneliness and solitude cover the house. Or rest in peace, Fred. This character had 3 lines before this scene. What is happening?
But look, a lot of people, like, the author really figured, like, man, it's gonna kind of be shitty to kill this character that I know the reader's gonna be really, like, on board with him and really dig it, and they'll probably be really upset. I need to pay it the proper respect it deserves.
That event was quickly forgotten a few weeks later.
Because you quickly forget the death of your father.
When the twins were ready to resume their daily lives after a shock of loss. Now, only 3
like
of
some-
them. Only
Like
3.
some Han Solo shit. Like, let's kill Han Solo. By the way, no one really cares. It's all done.
Depended on each other. Sue went downstairs after Ryan's call. Saw a police car parked in the distance as the two reached the porch. A police car parked in front of the 2 people's house. Everyone knows what police are here to do, so there is a sense of guilt in each of them. Fortunately,
Yeah.
Mrs. Clarence was at work when the cop arrived. Oh, this is the Jeff the Killer scene. Listen, I'm sure you two have something against Stella. There will be no fines imposed, and the incident will be classified as a minor brawl between teenage boys and girls. No one in this group was. Oh, I guess that criminal was a dude, but I don't care. If you see.
This is directly plagiarized.
Yeah,
don't you
this is
remember?
literally the line from the Jeff the Killer reboot.
Don't you remember, Bio? They called out one of their big boys.
Yeah. If you see
And one of them
Stella.
happened to- This is just another one of Stella.
yeah,
Like, this is
wait.
like a. This is exactly like a fucking fighting anime. You know, like how an anime there's like this group of elite soldiers or whatever, and they always have some stupid name like, oh, this is the.
Wait.
The
Yeah, this is literally the cop whose name tag read Jonas spoke
Yeah, that's what I
up.
said.
Sue recognized
Yeah.
Jonas's tone with Stella's name. Yeah, this is literally just that scene from that start from Jeff the Killer
I can't-
2015.
Okay, like, alright, but. So, I guess this is better in the regard that at least it took like 2 weeks to investigate it
Yeah.
instead of like they were there literally the next day.
Literally before Jeff and Lou got home. Wait, but that.
Well, that
So-
and, like, this at least establishes, okay, he was bribed. It
Also-
wasn't just, oh, I know this kid, so
Also,
sorry.
It's been established in this story that Stella is like a evil mastermind, Batman level detective that has control over everything. So
Yeah.
this was a small
by
town.
the way,
He's
perhaps.
just such a
Just-
cunning thinker.
Just to make one thing clear, because you said the compared Stella to Batman Who Laughs, I refuse to acknowledge that as a possibility because unlike the Batman who left Stella, I'm actually rooting for, and I actually like.
Perhaps he drank with Stella's father and was repeatedly bribed. I didn't
That's
expect.
it. Yeah, the line that maybe she
Yeah.
drank with, like,
That's literally from like
You just copy and pasted it and then just like rewrote some things. That's what happened there.
I legitimately, I remember in my Zero script like review, I mentioned that it's like there's the scene with Zero in the classroom is essentially just the scene of Clockwork in the classroom, but like those had slight differences. This is legitimately just that scene.
It is 100% plagiarism.
And it's even if you hadn't seen that scene before, you would be able to tell that this is not like part of the rest of the story because this is so much better written than the rest of the story.
Wait, guys.
Well, let's not go crazy.
What, like?
Guys, it can't be plagiarized. It's copyrighted.
Yeah, actually, I think the Jeff the Killer 2015 is copyrighted as well. To be fair, I think maybe that dude, because I know Banning might have done something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. The rest of his boring, shitty derivative stories.
Yeah. He made a book about. Oh no, Slime Beast made a book. And it's like. It has like it's like a book of how to survive all the creepypasta characters, but like most of them are like copyrighted characters, so he can't like actually use their names. So he makes up like like joke parody names of them.
Yeah, he basically got away with making them parodies or facsimiles
or something.
And that's fine.
That. Yeah.
But I don't know, and also like because that was another person that Slime Beast had an interview with, and it really did not make him look like a good. The dude looked like a good, like, because Slime Beast was a big stinky meanie head because he had the nerve to be critical of, like, certain other people's stories. Like, you're an author, you should be able to understand how that could be. Like, fuck off, bro.
Yeah. You mean
grown
like?
Ass man.
Yeah. I've had my creepypastas read on Bad Creepypasta as well. I know.
I don't even know. Is that which one?
Banning or Slime Beast?
No, you said you had your stories written.
Oh, he was doing it.
No, I meant. I thought you meant Banning. I thought you meant ban. No, I haven't had my creepypastas read. I should trick them into reading one of mine though, because I have a story that's not good.
I think I got them. I don't remember which
They
stream
did.
it was. I think I
You
got
read. They
them.
read.
The play.
Yeah.
The
The artist one.
yeah, the shitty shit one.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Where the fuck was I? It's on creepypasta.com though, so you know it's good. I didn't expect.
So I'm still embarrassed at that, by the way.
I didn't expect kids these days to fight girls and girls. Okay.
What?
Girls and girls. Rin retorted rudely when he noticed the police sarcasm.
Girls. We got more girls.
Please, this line.
Listen up, Officer Jonas. Okay, we're no longer children. Take a look at the purple mark on our faces. Wow, it seems like being bribed is trending, isn't it?
What the fuck are you saying, bitch?
The officer's like, what?
Did you get a cheek mark?
I like how it's one purple mark on their face, on both faces.
I know it's supposed to be like a black eye, but I like to just imagine it was a cutie mark.
Look at our birthmarks. You can tell that this means that we're important.
Until
We're this thing we were born with.
Okay, so it skips to the next week. So I'm just gonna assume that witty retort was so powerful that Jonas just evaporated into nothingness.
Yeah. Jonas was like, "What the fuck? How do I respond to that?"
Until a week later, everything was over. The sky was gloomy. The temperatures was uncomfortably cool. The gloomy skies seemed to foreshadow what was coming. Clarence fired from her job, as if Clarence needed a new job to feed her Wait.
Hold on.
I think she does, actually.
What is happening? She killed him. Why? Why did you kill him then?
She got... Wait, I
She
can't.
didn't get any money from it. Why did you kill him then?
I don't know what's happening.
Wait, I think I did.
As if Clarence needed a new job to feed her family, she dragged her heavy steps through the office, bringing home...
Guys, they're saying it from the future. They're saying as if because Clarence got so much money from killing off Fred.
Please read. Whoever is reading the line, read the line.
Everything would be okay.
She told herself her life has not been the same since Fred's death. She has become a widow carrying everything on her shoulders. And why'd you kill him?
You can't fucking change the story.
What is
You
happening?
killed your husband.
Why?
Until
I'm so confused.
Chad, please, I need you to read your line.
Mom,
Sue knocked on the door.
Everything.
Go, Vince, please.
Did you know that my business partner is the father of Stella?
Wait, where the fuck are you?
It fucking
Oh, there's still. Yeah, this is also played. This is from the remake too.
Wait, where are you?
Clarence sighed drowsily.
Oh, I'm not. That's not where we are.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
go up a
goal
little
and
bit.
rest.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Oh, wait. How far did I skip?
Only
You
like
should
2
go.
lines. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Okay.
Go away.
I was wondering why he just randomly jumped in. My bad.
Clarence placed her hand on her temples. She wasn't sure if it was Sue or Rin anymore. Clarence finally steps out to make food as the sky begins to turn gray. Wasn't it already gray? More gray. She turns and looks at the twins and senses something monstrous. Clarence jumps into the chair.
Tom, get in here.
Link.
Mom, is everything all right?
No.
Everything. Did you know that my business partner is the father of Stella?
Clarence sighed drowsily.
I would kill Clarence at this point.
I'm sure it's coming.
You have to understand, that's why I had to do it, Stella. She told me everything would work out when I did it.
She told me I had to kill Fred. Mr.
And who am I to deny someone of her social standing?
Okay, we both. It's whatever. Someone say the line. We're so close. We're getting close to the end, guys. Let's go.
Both of you, yeah, just yeah.
Wait, what line?
We
We both
both.
know.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we
said-
both know.
Sorry.
Okay, we both
I
know.
think it cut out.
They said.
We both
They said
know.
it.
Both know.
Oh.
but Mom, don't tell me that you believe everything that Drake says.
Sue spoke up. She just wanted to make something clear.
Shut up! Let me tell you, my job is not a joke.
Clarence said as she reached for a box of matches. What?
Oh, what?
Huh?
You.
No,
Oh,
no,
it's
no
what?
fucking way!
She's about to like. She's about to
What?
Buddhist monk herself.
Jesus Christ!
Please.
Okay,
Oh no!
okay. You girls know what? When you were born, I wanted to kill one of. I wanted to kill one of you. Gave birth to twins is the bad luck. But Fred stopped me.
Adds to the law.
I'm going
That's why she killed Fred.
What is happening? The story went off the fucking rails.
Yeah,
What?
literally.
Keep going.
Oh.
Please.
Where the fuck? Okay. With her hand, she flicked each matches. She was a complete psychopath, terribly superstitious.
I think that is actually, isn't that an actual like thing in Taiwan where like twins are considered like a bad omen or something?
I
like
think
that?
so, but like I don't know. I think it might be
Yeah,
China.
Twins are considered a bad sign in a lot of like Asian traditions.
Good to know.
Like I know in Japan, like in ancient Japan, it was considered that twins were the reincarnations of lovers who entered suicide pacts with each other.
Ah,
Yes.
that's fun.
So you see, it's a lot better to kill one off.
It's actually very deep and has like historical context to it.
See, killing your children is
Also-
title isn't as bad.
Also, in ancient Japan, they considered the firstborn twin to be the younger twin.
I know I'm asking a lot because I've been taking too many breaks right now. Can you guys? This is the first time I'm actually asking you to not go any further because I want to see what happens next. I'm just
Okay.
gonna dip for a second to get like something from downstairs.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's talk about cool.
While he's
Japanese
doing that, I'm
stuff.
shutting my door.
Okay.
While we're waiting for him, do you want me to continue explaining the rest of that?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Hit us with
Yeah.
some more.
Yeah, the one born first was considered the younger twin because the way they saw it, the older twin was in every way superior, so and would be for the rest of their lives. So they were allowing the younger inferior twin the one grace they would have in their life of getting to enter the physical world first.
Oh, that's weird.
It's like, yeah, it's like, there you go. Your life's all downhill from here.
I hope you enjoy this one fucking grace that you get because
Yeah, you're literally this one fucking grace that you get where you're, like, screaming, crying, and covered in blood and, like,
viscera,
now what's the fucking, the fluid called?
juices. I don't really know what the fluid is called, to be honest.
I don't know.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and some stranger's about to smack your ass, but... And we're going to be looked down upon either way because people think that we're clever mid-suicide in our past lives.
Fresh
why would
out the straight to my tune.
Why would? Wait. Why would that make him the younger? Wouldn't that still make him younger? Why not just have it so the younger one's the better one? Why is this like such complicated mythology about twins?
Wait, I wonder if it's going to explain which one Clarence was trying to kill. Like, Red,
Oh,
you
just-
fucking
Oh, hi
bitch.
Kenzie. Welcome to the welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Y'all have really just been streaming till I showed up, huh?
Yeah,
Indeed
we're
we
gonna
have.
stop like in 2 seconds.
We got
Just-
not too
just-
much more. Vince will be back in one moment, and
Vince, well, better hurry up.
hopefully we'll be able to just... I mean blueberries. Hopefully we'll be able to just fucking blitzkrieg through the rest of this.
Hopefully we're just gonna invade Poland against the rest of this.
Yes. Yes, we will. So yeah, Manny, tell us... Chad, tell us more Japanese funny things. Explain why foxes have many tails.
Because... I don't know.
It looks nice.
They were obsessed with weird animals.
Huh. That is weird.
I don't know.
I know that there's a Japanese like monster that's it's like a giant invisible skeleton that eats souls. And
Epic.
yeah, it's weird and I like it, but I don't understand anything about it.
I mean, it's not invisible, but there was a monster that was a giant skeleton called the Gashidoku that would like come and eat people who sinned or something.
What does sinning in Japanese culture mean?
Sin.
A lot of things, honestly. Like what the West would consider just like a minor act of rudeness, they'd be like, "Oh, you better be prepared to like atone by killing yourself."
You have crossed me on the street. I hope you prepare, because now a giant skeleton is going to come and eat you. Just like,
I summoned a skeleton monster in attack mode.
that's Stella's next plan in this story. She's gonna summon a giant skeleton to eat these characters.
Meanwhile, they have that in like foxes that can turn into people and cast illusions. But then you have like, oh, well, this is a demon. Oh, well, what's it do? Like bring bad luck to me for my entire life? No, it literally licks the shit out of your chamber pot. Okay, but what else does it do? That's it.
I really like the idea. I like there's a salmonella video about fucking
Inuit folklore.
yeah. It's Swedish like Christmas characters, or not Swedish, Icelandic Swedish characters, and they have these weird like. I woke up and I decided to expose Chad as a weeb today. Indeed, Kenzie.
I'm pretty sure everyone already knew that.
I was gonna say they have these like weird elves in Icelandic Christmas like tradition, and they just have the best names. I believe one of them is called Bowl Liquor, which I'm sure you can assume what Bowl Liquor does.
Are you
Looks
sure?
pussy.
Are you sure his name wasn't Belschnickel?
That's an Office reference. Anyway,
Was his name Cocksucker? Is that the joke?
He's going to judge if you've been impish or admirable.
anyway, let's get up.
Thanks for waiting, guys.
Anytime, dog.
Oh, we did finish though.
That's a
I'm so,
lie.
again, I normally don't do that where it's like, hey guys, stop everything for me, but it's like, I need to see how this ends.
Yeah,
I want to do
this one is necessary.
If we are invested in the storyline.
Okay. Where the fuck were we? Oh,
I know you guys almost killed my partner's daughter,
what?
but they were gracious enough not to sue me.
What? Oh my god, she is... she is... She's partnered with Stella's
Wait.
dad.
Yeah, they were business partners.
Clarence.
Wait. She's not gonna. Oh, hold on. No, keep going.
Clarence set fire to a corner of the house where she had already poured gasoline in an attempt to commit suicide. She must take the twins to their deaths alongside her.
Okay, I can't really laugh at this too much because I'm like, yeah, that's actually something that they do in a lot of Asian cultures, like in like ancient Asia. Like to them, that is completely logical.
But it's really funny to say that you did it with gasoline.
It's like this is like because I remember when what was it, Devotion came out, and I praised that for like covering like the kind of culture that arises from Taiwan in terms of superstitions and how horribly it could affect people growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, yeah.
I kind of want to give that kind of praise to this. Like, this is poorly written garbage. But I guess it hits a little bit more home when you realize, like, oh, this is shit that some people probably did, like, unironically grow up with in Taiwan.
Or Vietnam. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, Vietnam, sorry.
Suits
Same
was...
difference. What's the difference, really? They're not American.
They're all in that general area of Asia.
Oh, that's why they had. That's why, like, Stella owns everything. She's a communist. She's a
Yeah, she's the great leader. Sue was shielded by Rin, who stood in front of her.
She's insane.
Sue gave a flat response saying, yeah, I had noticed.
I was actually just doing that for comedic effect.
Rin dashed to the front door, window, back door, all of which were securely locked by Clarence's hand. Everywhere. The hand moved everywhere.
You're too late, girls. I glued all the windows shut.
It is no use, girls. I have mastered the Buddha's hand technique.
She grabbed 2 shirts and a baseball and smashed the glass window. The sound of the door breaking reverberated throughout the neighborhood. Sue quickly grabbed Rin's hand and climbed out with the shoes.
What shoes?
I don't know.
just Clarence.
You're not going to save me.
You tried to murder us! The flames inflicted severe burns on Clarence.
Aren't you too, Mom? Aren't you the one turned off the ventilator?
How did you... How did you know that, actually? I didn't say that.
No one has
We were
revealed
not
this.
in the room.
We weren't in the room, and then he died when you were around, and the ventilator was unplugged. What conclusion do you expect us to come to?
Oh,
I have
that's
to
fair.
remind you, though, like, they really had him out in the parking lot when he died. They
Yeah.
were talking about, like, shielding him from the rain with an umbrella.
But they also talked about they saw that his ventilator was unplugged,
Yeah, or something.
even though they were outside.
And they
Sue
winked at each other.
was in a state of despair.
It's the same way you taught us after the train accident. It's now time to put it into practice.
Sue replied in a flat tone. I don't know what that means. The curse of Clarence echoed through the flames.
Curse of Christ.
The curse of Clarence.
Nothing short of killing machines. Is that how you guys repay me?
What? What are they both feeling now? Pity? No, this is retribution. They left.
I love how
This
that's
is
more like,
retribution.
it's like, what are they feeling now? Pity? No.
Yeah,
They
you
left
nerd.
their mom burning to death. Neighbors called the police and an ambulance.
How did you get that wrong? You used the term hurriedly
I don't-
earlier.
Wait, guys, Rain is about to do something that I've never even heard before.
Rin trembled.
No. Read closer.
Trembed.
She tremmed.
She trimmed. Rin trimmed because she was cold. It
She trimmed her hair.
started to rain, washing away the damage that had happened. Sue's eyes was drawn to a distant location, where the image of a house was flickering. Fire spread across the darkness remained. That's not even, like, a beginning of a thought. Oh, and then in parentheses, a wanted poster of Wisteria twins. What a dumb. Freedom.
Twins.
They went to America. Sue is thinking about something. A strange, dark feeling washed over her like an electric current. That's
Like an
known
electric
for
hedgehog Pokemon.
electric currents are known for washing over things. It had grown stronger since she nearly killed the three of the bullies. The current passed through her like a surge of strength. Reason vanished. She felt a certain energy, a dark shadow lurking, waiting for her to use it one day. That black shadow was greedy. It enveloped Rin and took her to a deep black hole. Her eyes went blank, and
Sounds a bit rude.
she slowly sank into the blackness. She started listening to hip hop and all that.
Yeah. Oh,
He
wait.
got down with the sickness.
Sue looked at his sister and whispered. Sue.
You felt it too. You felt it too, don't you?
Rin wakes up in the hospital bed. Sue sat
What?
beside her. I don't know. She sobbed uncontrollably as she remembered the events she had gone through. What?
They're wanted by the law, but they're in a hospital.
Yeah.
I think they'd be pretty easy to find.
Where are they? Oh, they're just right there.
Oh,
Sue looked. Oh. Did
What?
Oh.
are we at the Ren line yet?
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't think we are. I thought
Is this Rin? No, this is a nurse. Are you awake? You've been in a coma for 3 days. Your sister was very worried. The nurse brought her food. She looked into the window, catching a
You made me
glimpse
think
of
that she's
herself.
like a Snivy Whiplash, like in a
Oh,
dress.
oh no.
Oh, no.
What?
It's
Oh.
Rin.
Come
Why?
on. Go on.
We're almost at the
can do
finish
it.
line.
What?
A piece of Rin's hair turned white.
Oh, I thought they were saying like, oh, what happened to my afro? It's all straight now. What's happening? I had the urge to go shopping at Aldi's.
My God. American Eagle.
It's most likely due to the shock, according to the nurse. Oh, I should be doing the fucking doctor voice, damn it. It's most likely due to the shock, according to the nurse. Link, it's you.
Well, out, mother, my house.
Rin wakes up and tells herself, wait, I thought this was Rin. Wait. Wait.
Keep going.
Wakes up and tells herself that everything is going to be a nightmare?
Everything is fine, Rinse.
Everything
Lie like a
is-
bitch.
To express her despondency.
Despondency, yeah. Word.
Everything on the front page of the news. Everything on the front page of the news last night. That was actually how it was written. Including the fact the house had burnt down. We had to bring you into this room because there were so many reporters. Reporters trying to photograph you.
Also,
nurse-
the police are waiting outside, so when you get better, you
The-
go outside and get
The,
arrested.
the nurse soon left. Who knows? Maybe this is the last conversation with the twins. Okay.
Before they go off to jail.
Rin's chest throbbed once more, as it had done since her encounter with Stella and the others. She had assumed it was just normal chest tightness.
Normal. Are you
That's-
alright?
As you know.
Yeah, I'm about to say, are you
As you know.
alright? You need to-
It's normal for a chest to be tight.
I'll be honest, even before the fire, I think you would have ended up here anyway.
Yeah. She's just been eating McDonald's all her life.
But
She thinks it's normal to feel that.
but it had become more intense, like an electric current.
Not how that works.
Like,
Now on, we'll have to rely on each other.
Rin took a deep breath in. This is also
Don't
like,
worry.
this is also Rin.
Oh, don't worry about what our mother said. We're just looking out for each other. She's nothing more than a workaholic.
No, she's a pile of ashes.
Yeah, she's dead. She was
She's
a
a piece of-
workaholic.
It's a shit, or was a piece of shit.
Rin
I mean-
let out a sigh. What? What, Vince?
I got nothing. Keep going.
Rin let out a sigh. Sue smiled as she placed her hand on Rin's shoulder.
In fact, she's half right.
Sue gives Rin the blue shirt left over from the fire. What? What?
I
blue
mean,
Needless to say, simply confronting them with their eyes revealed the answer.
what are you talking about?
Fucking EAS.
We are nothing more than killing machines. What? It's a character from Reddit.
Sense of Livermore.
Somebody's triggered, guys.
Attention, residents of Livermore. The police received a report from a hunter about a decomposing body in the woods on this Tuesday morning. Following
Oh,
the start
God.
of the investigation, the corpse was discovered by the police. Stella Clark.
She's
died in the
related
night.
to the Clarks, the judges. She's Judge Angels.
She died in the night of 3 days ago.
Oh, right, the night of 3 days ago.
The
Of
night of
course.
3 days ago.
While she went out with her friends, Maris Moore and Ian Moore, both were found in a coma after being hit in the head by a strange crowbar.
It was made out of wood.
Crowbar.
And this reporter, for one, would like to ask, what the fuck kind of a name is Maris?
Ian Moore. The
The vic-
You see the body and you see like the crowbar and it's like still there comfortable like the police officer just put now what's this doing here? There are no cars around here.
what a
Now,
weird crowbar.
what's so strange about the crowbar? It's actually a hammer!
No, it's a strange crowbar. It's made of like fucking Laffy Taffy.
Technically, it's a pry bar.
Shut up, Steve. Get back to the investigation.
The victim's body was nailed and hung to a tree. They only found some letters has been cut out the newspapers, including
The
ITRSA.
newspapers.
Oh, my bad. The newspapers, including ITRSAWE.
It's like a.
And sometimes Y.
Sometimes.
Is that
This is actually a code that you could put into like your Street Fighter game to unlock a new skin.
you unlock the Westera twins.
Yeah, look, I got this, guys. I know
Hey,
it's
guys. This is modern times. You have to put in the code and then pay $20.
It's true.
Yeah. The cops immediately realized the missing case of Wisteria twins in October 16th recently. The victims had a small fight with the twins before. Both killers are extremely dangerous. Please remember to lock the door at night.
No. Please remember to lock the door. At night. Yeah, new sentence. At
At
night.
night.
Darkness falls. The street becomes lonely, sorrowful, and silent. A bouquet of flowers is placed on the threshold of the tomb, where the multiple murderers, hid in the. Oh no, that's right. Actually, murderers hid in the darkness and disappeared.
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 And
The end.
There's 0 comments.
Zero
zero,
dollars.
zero comments on a creepypasta on fucking DeviantArt. You
You
fucking
motherfucker, hey.
failure.
There's
You
2
motherfuckers better be doing a standing ovation like I am. That was
There's
wonderful.
2 favorites. 689 views.
Yep, I'm putting this in my favorites.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Guys.
How do I add something
That
to
was-
favorites?
Guys, I did it. I broke the code. I know why they cut out the letters.
Why?
This is what it stands for. But you can show the audience if you want to. I'm sending in the
Okay.
Discord.
Okay. I saw re. It's sorry.
So, I mean, it's hard to like.
Okay.
I don't know what to say, but that like I've never laughed so hard. Like I can't remember the last time I was laughing this hard.
Yeah.
I can
when I went
only.
downstairs to get my food, my back was actually hurting from how hard I was laughing.
The only time I can imagine you laughing so hard is that one Pac-Man story where the author unironically used the fucking word faggot in it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
What?
And the only time I can remember laughing so hard is 2 streams ago when Chosby, we were reading Laughing Jack versus Pennywise, and
Just
Chosby,
screams his face.
in the story, it's the line was written as Pennywise grabs him and screams, and it's supposed to say at his face, but it says screams his face. And Chosby, one of the hosts on that stream, just screams his face as loud as he can, and I couldn't continue reading for like 3 minutes. I was done. I was out. I was gone for like a minute and a half.
By the way, check out Chosby's channel.
Yeah, go check out. Yeah, I have a post of his streams. He just finished the series. Wow. What?
So author, and I mean this unironically. I actually appreciate your work. Not for the reasons you probably would care for me to, but this has brought me such joy that you've improved my mood, and this really brightened up my day.
I love how Vince at the beginning of this was just like, yeah, I'm gonna be super positive.
And at the end, he's still super positive. It's just like,
Yeah.
in
It's
the,
just
Now it's a different kind of positive.
yeah, this. Okay, so we're getting back into. I'm going to get back into doing this. Of these 3 stories we've read tonight, give them a ranking of best to
Oh my
worst.
god.
Okay.
I hardly
that's
remember the other
obviously
2.
Wisteria twins.
Mysterious Twins is the best.
Yeah, second was
It's not a
Jason
contest.
versus Jeff the Killer, and last was just Alex the Extremist, because that was literally nothing.
Yeah, I feel I might.
funny.
Yeah, I think that's actually a fair ranking. I think Wisteria Twins best. Jason versus Jeff second best.
It's obviously the one that had the most effort put into it. Too.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
And
by leaps and bounds.
I mean, maybe Extremist over Jason versus Jeff, because Jason versus Jeff read like it read like two people fucking RPing it in like a fucking Mino chat.
But I'm still putting it in second place because it had Jason Voorhees punching Jeff the Killer's head
That's
off.
fair. Yeah, I suppose if Jeff had won, it would definitely be the worst. But like, I guess, yeah, I'd second best for Jason vs. Jeff, with Alex the Extremist coming in as a very disappointing last place. What about you, Link?
Yeah, I agree with Chad. I think
Wisteria.
Hysteria, and then I think Jason versus Jeff, and then I think the last the Extremist story, because that one was just a big letdown.
Yeah. Okay.
You agree with me, like, oh, you sexy mother.
Part of me wants to, because I really want to try to be productive in regards to the criticism that I can dole out to people, but there's, besides like how hard this made me laugh and how much entertainment I got out of it, if I had to look at this from a critical lens, there's not really much I can say, because this is just the same old shit we see in like a lot of people try to make their own like special character.
I feel like this was weird compared to those ones though, because like sometimes it was like completely different, but then other times it was genuinely like had plagiarism in it, like genuine plagiarism.
Word for word.
Other times it's like using things like mythology and like tropes and Asian cultures and stuff in it, like in a weird way. Trumps. It uses Trump in it a couple times.
And I want to say, author of Wisteria Twins, if you ever see this video, please message me on the Bean Daddy Mandela YouTube channel and tell me what the fuck kind of name Maris is.
Yeah, Maris is like the worst. What the fuck was up between Fred and the mom?
So, yeah, that, and well, you know what? Whatever. She's insane. Like they made it clear that like something was cracked. That was the most like unironically interesting thing about like she was the most interesting character. The fact that she was like a cracked out superstitious like whack job.
Yeah, but that only came in at like the very end. Like beforehand, it was just kind of like she was a weird bitch.
The thing is though, what makes it weird is they made it seem like
what
was their plan to kill him.
Yeah.
Like, because it's like she winks.
Yeah.
He winks at her and she turns off the ventilator.
Yeah, I don't really.
No, that's not what happened. Like he looked up at her and smiled, but
no, but then
that was supposed to be like a knowing smile. Like I think the idea was supposed to be like they'll find out what you did. You're not gonna get away with it.
Oh, I see.
Maybe.
I think that's what they were going for. It's still weird.
Okay.
Why did you
I came back to the screen and now I see the wheel of masochism.
Oh yeah. Because we have to, you know. So, after this wheel spin, Link has something to do today, before the stream ends. So let's get through this spin real quick.
Do it now.
Yeah,
voice is starting to hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna from laughing at fucking Wisteria Twins. I'm just gonna get the Google Doc ready so I can actually write down these fucking stories. Okay, so spin one.
Never make that sound again.
I'll make. Oh boy, we get to read the SWAT Cat creepypasta.
Yeah.
Fucking what?
What cats?
Also on fanfiction.net too. Aren't you so happy for that?
SWAT Cat, the unbelievable SWAT Cat. Is that what the song goes?
I don't know. I've never watched SWAT Cat. I just saw the fucking
SWAT
title.
Cats is a fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Second spin.
Have I said this to you guys before? But like Scooby-Doo Mystery Zombie Island was originally supposed to be a SWAT Cat movie.
You told me.
I refuse to believe that. I think you're a liar.
So the second story is going to be Marvel: The Lost Movie, which is on the Geoshia Lost Episodes wiki, which I am so thrilled.
I'm just imagining it's like that stupid fucking. It was a WWE creepypasta where it's like, oh, Mankind. Mick Foley wasn't the first Mankind character.
Oh yeah, I read that.
We read
Yeah,
that.
so
I
it's
think.
gonna be the same thing, but it was like Brie Larson. She violently murdered the last person so she could get the role as Captain Marvel.
I mean, God knows she
Vince-
couldn't get a role based on her actual acting
Najee.
ability.
Najee, I'm gonna be real with you. No matter what you think of, it's much stupider. The story is much stupider than anything you could think of.
I mean, let's be honest, the story can't be worse than any actual Marvel show that's come out in the last 4 years.
How dare you.
That's ever. Honestly, I think this might be better than the whole MCU.
Marvel is fantastic. I love Marvel so
Anyway,
much. They make everything
last-
they make is good.
The
You lying
last
whore.
last one, let's go. Battle Royale. Oh boy, that's the creepypasta Battle Royale. That's another death battle.
I'm about to say we're gonna sit down and watch all of Battle Royale. That's awesome, man.
Awesome. Thank God.
That movie's awesome.
So, the next stream we will cover SWAT Cats, the Lost episode, the Lost Marvel movie, and Creepypasta Battle Royale. Oh boy, what a fucking lineup.
What a lineup.
And now, Link, you may take it away. Do you want to give context to what you're about to do?
I'll give a little bit of context. First off, this might not be the best. I don't think it's terrible. At least if it is terrible, it's Bio's fault because he's giving me a platform and he also checked it.
Yeah, I proofread this for you.
Yeah. But I'm sure you guys know about at least one of the unfortunate deaths that happened today.
Yes.
It didn't happen today. It was a few days ago. Aaron Carter. I know it sucks.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You're talking about Aaron Carter.
Yeah.
I'd be shot.
I'm talking about Kevin Conroy.
Who?
Kevin Conroy.
Did he sing How I Beat Shaq?
No, he's the guy that voiced Batman.
He's Batman from Batman the Animated Series.
But did he sing How I Beat Shaq?
Okay. So,
I don't care.
Link has prepared a little thing. Because Link is an aspiring voice actor. And
I can tell.
Kevin Conroy has been an inspiration. So he wanted to do a little thing.
Call this my ode. I guess. That's the wrong paper. Hold on.
Oh, I actually wrote it down.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I wrote it down. I can't remember it. Wait, hold on. We got technical.
You're making this unprofessional looking.
Sorry. Don't worry, wait.
Link is.
It's fucked up. Anyways, Kevin, you will always be my Batman.
Oh,
I can't find the paper.
damn.
I can't find it. I lost
Just-
it somewhere. I'm so
We'll
fucking
do.
pissed.
You make a separate YouTube channel and make a fucking video. I
Yeah,
guess.
I'm gonna make an Instagram account solely for
Wow.
that.
Well, that was a real build up for you to just not have it. But yeah,
I don't know where the fucking went.
rest in peace, Kevin Conroy.
As well as Gallagher.
Yeah.
He died today as well.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm actually
oh,
very
that
upset.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
Gallagher was the watermelon comedian, right?
Yeah.
Did he sing something about Shaq? Oh no.
Just because I was being rude and derailing like what was supposed to be a heartfelt message, that doesn't mean you can do the same thing to me. When would I do it?
All right. This is a good stream, guys. This was a fucking lineup for tonight. So I hope you guys.
Find it.
Yeah. Sorry about Link's horrible failure. That's just a joke, Link. You're fine.
No. It's not a joke.
Wait, I was about to say I belong to Link.
Shut up. Yeah. This was fun, guys, and I hope everyone enjoyed. And